I believe where we started last time is that you guys were basically down under. Was it? Did we start when you guys were you guys at the? Sorry, were we
I
at
think we
the
started at just
graveyard?
outside the crypt. Just outside the crypt.
That's right. We started outside of the crypt. After you guys met with Gideon Lightward for the first time, and basically began to have a conversation with Gideon about what was going on. He indicated that he was there because Zariel entrusted him with the care of the graveyard and really liked what he was up to, so granted him some powers. The undead were his creation, and basically told you that, oh yeah, that older Ravengard guy, he went down into the basement and never came out. And also, a bunch of demons have been coming out, so it's been kind of an issue. And after having a little bit of a discussion with him, eventually he began to drag the undead corpses of the Minotaurs off so that he can go ahead and reforge them potentially by using some of their parts. Uh, you guys decided to descend to try and find older Ravengard into the ossuary below. A entire uh, underground system filled with bones. Cap was delighted to see these, but at looking at them, realized that this was a sacred place. And despite his love of bones, decided to not desecrate any of the bones or try and steal any of them, as they all appeared to be bones of various deities of good, or acolytes or priests of various deities of good, who were all interned in there. There was a little lounge for sitting, and as you guys were traveling through, further through the ossuary, going in a big circle, you eventually spied an invisible creature hiding in the corner that had made a little bit of a noise. Not wanting to risk it killing any of you, you immediately murdered it with no regard as to what it might be or why it was there.
Of the phone.
Potentially deleting a page worth of notes in my back. So, not a big deal. Don't worry about that.
Evil
He's
frog.
dead. Eh, yes,
Sorry, Bear.
he's
No
dead
mercy.
and gone forever. No mercy.
No
No mercy. Uh,
Jump.
Lulu was pleased.
No mercy.
No mercy. You continued on further into the ossuary, eventually coming to a door where, for the first time in Derva's life, she managed to stealth. Well, peeked into a door and saw a large portal that was open. A very fine looking black man with a silver helmet on his head, his eyes aglow, shouting in two languages, one that you guys could identify as Abyssal. Ironic that no one could understand the Celestial. But anyway, he was yelling at himself in two different voices, two different languages, and there were these minotaurs that had come out of this large abyssal portal that was in the back. Derva quietly snuck back out, reported this information to everybody, and devised a great plan. The plan was to have Mortimer shoot a fireball in the far southeast corner, which Derva was sure would hit just the Minotaurs and no one else. So the plan was set in motion. I believe that Mortimer got on Harlan's shoulders to do this,
Yep.
if I'm remembering correctly. You open the door, he hurled the fireball. It did indeed hit two of three Minotaurs, but it also managed to hit older Ravengard, who was within the blast range of a fireball. Spot measurements with eyes proving to be difficult for not just Mortimer himself, but Derva as well. They never ask how big the room is, they just say they cast fireball. The battle ensued. You guys made pretty easy work of the Minotaurs, if I remember correctly. They went down, you killed them. You realize older Ravengard was possessed after doing some checks. And this possession was between two beings, one celestial and one abyssal, some sort of demon. It was an argument. You were able from the abyssal to realize that the celestial figure was Torm because the uh, demon figure was taunting Torm. So you can only assume that that celestial voice was Torm's himself, which would make sense because the helmet was supposed to be some manner of helmet for communing with Torm that apparently backfired. You also discerned that the helmet itself was linked to this abyssal portal and was making it so it was staying open. So, in order to close this abyssal portal and save older Ravengard, you need to find some way to get the helmet off. Derva knew the best way to get the helmet off is to simply take it off. So she attempted to yank it off, but unfortunately, a blast of radiant damage ushered her back, and she was unable to remove the helmet, realizing that this might be a little more uh, involved than simply removing the helmet. With older Ravengard in tow, you decided, hey, let's go ahead and return to the High Hall. Let's have a conversation with the people there and see if we can get some, other information or if somebody can help them. Because you did also remember that Farah was a Faria? Faria? Why do I always get
Sure.
married? Faria.
Area.
She was an exorcist. So you thought if anybody could help, maybe she could. You began to leave and you found that your poor unfortunate horse summon companion, I believe it's Flex Armstrong, was no longer there. And in his place was a little puppet on the ground. Dervo went to investigate. The puppet exploded, and then several more ambushed you. These strange little puppets spoke with a singular voice, and yeah, a little fight ensued. You guys defeated them and decided we should just get out of here. Didn't really go to check on anybody else, but you did take the time to grab a Minotaur skull so that Cap might be able to adhere it to his shield via, I believe, glue sticks, and maybe some glitter. We'll see. You continued back to the High Hall. You went through the main area and through the secret passage. Back in, you sent Lulu ahead to inform the guards that you'd returned. You then spoke to Feria, who immediately recognized what was going on with Older Ravengard as a possession, and began to devise a plan in order to break this. She informed you you would first need a holy relic, one that was in the tomb, a sword of an unnamed soldier that is basically a legend amongst the people of El Terrell. So she said you'd be able to find that somewhere on the lower level in the tombs to find that to use as a focal point for the ritual. And also, we would need to go to the main floor, go to the altar of Torm, cleanse it with holy water, and then there she could perform the ritual, but you guys would have to keep her safe if anything came to attack. You went, you found the tomb, you learned a little bit of lore about the unknown soldier or the unknown hero, and I won't repeat the story, but you learned a little bit about that, and then went back to the main hall, went to the altar, cleansed it with the holy water. Feria set Older Ravengard on the altar, and you guys began to deliberate a strategy in case something came to attack you while all this was going on. You spread out, some spikes were set up. Derva used a tiny hut or a hovel, I believe, Derva's tiny hovel, to basically keep her, Older Ravengard, Lulu, and Feria inside to keep them safe from exterior forces. With that happening, you guys set up. She began the ritual, and a strange devil or demon, you weren't sure which, appeared, had a bit of conversation with you, offered you an opportunity to leave uh, the Nine Hells, that he could help you get out if you just kind of walked away from the situation. He made mention of doing something to Gideon Lightward, and then kind of mocked your killing of the little crabs earlier. And much to all of your shock, a huge magma crab came crashing through the roof of the High Hall into the center of your area, and a fight ensued. A rather harrowing battle with this creature that had a fiery aura and spawned all these various little crabs. Rhea went down a couple of times, and there was a lot of worry. And for the first time in a while, Harlan backed off of the fight and actually was fighting from a ways away instead of being in the thick of it, as he usually does. But with the battle kind of coming to a harrowing turn, Derva decided it was time to intercede. She dropped the tiny hut as older Raven Guard was regaining consciousness from the ritual completing and entered the fray. However, the crab at that point had gone ballistic, charged into everyone, and began to stamp around violently in random directions. Older Raven Guard himself taking multiple hits while he was prone on the altar. Um, Luckily for Feria, never actually randomly targeted because she likely would have been crushed in a single hit. um, so good for her. And the combat ended with older Ravengard slowly sitting up, breathing heavily, looking around at all of you and thanking you for saving him. And that's where we begin today's session.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Okay, guys. That was a crab.
That was a crab.
Is that what was hitting? He looks down at this ashy corpse and he goes, "Ah, I felt like a large claw beating me multiple times."
It
Is
is.
there any
It's not
organic
lit.
meat on this crab?
You can do an investigate. Oh, we'll call it survival check. We'll say
Does anybody have any butter?
Oh yeah, I'm doing that.
butter.
That's a pretty good survival check.
That is a pretty good.
The crab is no longer lit, right? Like it's not shooting fire.
The embers have died. It has
Okay.
gone blackened.
So since the crab was flaming, would it cook the meat? If there is meat?
That's why Cap is curious.
Checking out the crab's body, you very quickly realize that it is just inside of this thing. Some of the shell is like a very hard, like almost like obsidian material that might be salvageable and useful to you, Cap. But
Yes.
outside of that, there's nothing of use from this crab's corpse.
Cap
Derva
is
gets up.
delighted to see the obsidian, for he has an amazing idea what to do with it.
Of course you do.
Is there any
Go ahead.
bones nearby? Cap needs some more bones.
You don't spot any bones in the immediate area.
Derva wants to get up and look at Leroy and kind of like shake her head, like no, and sad.
Leroy is
Cap's on the lookout for another minotaur.
Can you, I wonder if
Well-
he can give you a crab claw to snack on.
Alter stands up and he just looks to all of you and says, "Well, again, I thank you for saving me." And he looks to Feria. Feria, I'm glad you were here. It was very fortuitous given what happened to me. As he slowly leans down and picks up the silver helmet in his hands. Just kind of looks at it. Ugh. Damn. I'd hoped this relic would be of use to all of us, but I found that when I put it on my head and tried to reach out to Torm, something else interceded. I was locked in a maddening state. Thankfully, you all arrived as quickly as you did. Otherwise, I don't know how well I would have stood up.
Could I don't know, investigate Rhea's face right now as he's saying all this?
You can do an insight check.
Insight. Okay.
Oh, Henry is down to like hit points, so let me correct that. What are you trying to read on her?
So he's talking about he purposely put that thing on his head, and I didn't know if maybe that would like her face would have been like, what the fuck, or
You
because she like looks up to this guy, right?
She looked up to Thavius Krieg. She knows that Older
Oh.
Raven Guard's a powerful fighter.
Okay.
And he was the leader of Baldur's Gate.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of, was Thavius Krieg. I was thinking like that.
But
was...
if you glance over at her, the vibe you get is she's relieved to see that he's alive.
Okay.
And okay. And it didn't have his brain scrambled by the helmet.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I
Perhaps we should descend to the lower level rather than be exposed up here. As he looks to the hole in the ceiling, as apparently we're due for more rain these days.
I would rush
Max
up to
does
him,
not-
so I'm next to him.
Starts rushing out.
Harlan's like, yeah, guys, I'd really like to leave this area. I'm allergic to crabs.
Oof, shellfish allergy. Derva can't talk.
This plays into part of the reason why he doesn't like semen.
Gross.
But
He doesn't like what?
semen, you know, men of the sea.
We'll be talking about your wording, later, Harlan. I can't talk, okay? I can't talk today. Dervis had like a seizure or something. I don't know. I'm definitely walking next to this guy because I want to ask him a few questions as we venture down.
Max looks at Derva and says, "You have a boyfriend."
This isn't about that. Also, back off. What is wrong with you?
I also imagining my floating sword is just about to disappear.
Yeah.
And Harlan looks at it as it fades away, and you can see a tear run down his cheek.
Is Harlan sentimental about all his summoned creatures, including the swords?
He's sentimental about everything. It's amazingly cool.
Unless it's not Derva. Got it. Derva's fucking awesome. So Derva also thinks that he would cry if she vanished.
Well, good job, everybody. Way to destroy that evil crab.
All right,
Thanks,
what's
Lulu.
next?
Are we going back down?
Yes, let's head down and we can discuss things further.
Harlan needs
My
to
chest
get up
really hurts.
and looks
So
at
you're
Raven Guard too, and he goes, "Wow, looks like that crab singed you a little bit too." And then he winks at Morty.
Oh, poor Morty.
yeah, my cloak's a little burned. Anyway, let's descend, and he'll if you guys are all ready to gather up and head down.
100%. I start badgering him
Yeah.
with questions.
Max is already halfway just to the door, ready to go.
All right. So I'll go ahead and I'll just move you guys to the cathedral underground here.
Yeah, like I said, as we're like walking down, I'm just going to badger the shit out of him with these questions that this is what happens when we don't play for 2 weeks. What's my entity asked me to ask?
I'm gonna redo this here. Oh, did it not bring everybody's tokens? What the heck?
Did not.
There we go. That'll work. I'll just use the old ones that were in here and take them off of unconscious. All right. You all descend and kind of reconvene down here. Seltern would be kind of off doing his thing. But yeah, he'll just kind of stand over here with Feria and just go. And you also see the knights who are here seemed relieved to see older Raven Guard return.
Harlan would have high five Bomblin in the way.
Bomblin gives you the sickest of high fives, and he goes, "Well done, well done."
The sickest of high fives.
Like, was there jumping involved?
Yeah, there's a lot of stank on it.
Like some
Please.
like airborne?
Could we
There's
go
no
ahead and
stank
get a
on it.
video of this?
A lot of stank, airborne.
Airborne.
It went up top. Then it
The
swung
force
back
of the
around down
clap
low.
reverberated through the
Yes.
catacombs.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it
and you
wasn't just
saw
one
the
clap.
ripples flow through the holy water.
It was 2 claps because it was the one up top as they met midair, and then the return trip on the bottom as they landed and clapped again low.
Yes, I'm loving this. Okay, thank you for that.
Yep, no problem. But he'll look to all of you and say, "I'm sure you have many questions.
Yep. Right here.
And I
Yeah,
owe
like
you a
what the
great
hell are you
deal."
doing?
My arm is up. My arm is up. Like pick on me, teacher. Like
Well,
I got questions.
as I said, he'll answer Max first. As I said,
My
I
hand's even higher.
descended into the cemetery to use or find and use the Helm of Torm in order to speak with Torm in hopes of gaining some sort of divine message or vision or something that could aid us in these dire times. That was my goal.
I'm on my tippy toes now, really raising that hand.
And
Yes.
how'd that work out for you?
Poorly.
Yeah.
Even higher.
Points to Derva. Yes, the very excitable orc.
Hi. I have questions. Can
Yes.
I have 3. Is that okay?
No, you only
Sure.
get one.
Yeah, everyone gets one, and then you can have another. No,
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oof.
What are your questions?
Okay. All right. What happened to your knights?
They were all. He thinks, "Oh, what happened to them? Did you see them?"
There
They were dead.
people in the water.
Oh,
I don't remember if they
They
had
died.
armor on them.
that would have been my knights, and there was a paladin of Torm with us as well. It's unfortunate. They must have fallen while I was under the curse of this damned helmet.
So you don't remember anything?
I don't recall. We went down there, we found the helmet. We did have to fight some skeletons, and then a man named Gideon Lightward said, "Please stop killing my skeletons."
Oh yeah, we fought his
Uh,
minotaurs.
Yeah, he's dead.
Poor
Oh,
guy.
he had, yeah, he's oh,
Not by us.
well,
Not by us.
We didn't kill him.
We didn't kill him.
We don't
he
know
was,
that.
But he is dead.
He's not
We
my
don't
he
know he's
was,
dead.
as far as I could tell, a vile necromancer, so I don't care too much. I just was preoccupied with my mission, and didn't really, I'd rather not make a fight if I didn't need to, and he seemed to be fighting evil things, so I kind of let it slide.
Also, that wasn't my second question. It was like a follow up to the first question.
Okay, so you have more. Go ahead,
Yeah. Okay.
please.
So do you know why they killed them and not you?
Probably because I was in the midst of being possessed by their demonic lord, would be my wager, and they were really hoping that one would get through. They probably had
What
their,
happened
their
to the
big
helmet?
fingies crossed. He's got it in his hand. He's holding it.
No, but I'm asking him what happened to the helmet.
I merely placed it upon my head, and I began to commune with Torm, but as I was communing with him, we were intercepted by a malefic demon, Baphomet, who attempted to wrest
Baphomet?
control of my mind.
How did this happen?
What?
Like, was the helmet
Max?
cursed? Do you know? I'm interrupting your turn.
I seriously don't know how this occurred.
I put my hand back up.
Yes,
Max
or
smiles at us.
Um,
I'm sorry. What is your name, by the way? I'm rudely just calling you Orc.
It's Dorva.
it's Derva. It's
Dorva.
It's
Derva.
Dorva.
It's
Derva.
Derva. He's just
Harlan goes
silly.
and sits on the wall after owning her so hard.
So
Just in the background. Oh, sick burn. No.
I have a pre-question to my final question.
So this is your second question, then.
It's like
No, this
2A.
is this. Yeah. So bullet point.
All right,
Bullet
shoot.
point.
Yes.
I lost my page. Hold on. I just dropped my book. Hold on.
All right.
So do you remember any of the conversations being had while you were under this spell?
Honestly, it took all of my mental prowess just to keep myself out of it. I feared that if I listened, it would drive me mad. So I tried to focus on something that was not the voices crashing in my mind in an effort to keep myself sane.
Okay, follow up to my pre-question then is, but there's nothing that stood out? Nothing?
As far as what they were yelling,
Yeah, like there was nothing that stood out to you that was like, wait, what are they arguing about? Oh, that's nifty.
let me put it this way. If you were sitting in a tavern and you were between two people, let's say, I don't know, an ex-wife and an ex-husband, and they just began a huge shouting match in either one of your
Awesome.
ears, do you feel like you would pick up on any of that conversation? Or would you pray to the gods that you would be released from the horrible, horrible yelling that's
I,
happening on either side of your head?
I mean, I'm like really charismatic, so I'd probably but I'd also be like what's in the famous words of Harlan, what the heck is going on here? And I'd ask
Harlan would like to
questions.
speak up and say, "I have never said that."
I have it down in my notebook that you did.
Max
Because
wants to know
I
what's
want to
that.
know questions. Like, I don't know. I just thought maybe there would be something about their argument that would have been like, whoa, like stood out. So I apologize. So
I
you
mean, the
Um,
small bits that I gathered were the usual things of back, you demon, and then the demon going, I'll devour his soul, you can do nothing. I kind of tuned out from there, um, to be
Cap
perfectly
backs
frank.
this up. Cap backs this up as he was listening to the abyssal side of this conversation.
Oh.
So is
Um,
the entity still in the helmet? Is it usable? Can you remove whatever is in there to make it usable again?
I am not sure
Like,
if
what was
this.
the actual purpose of that helmet?
The helm itself, as I said, was meant to commune with Torm. It essentially allows the use of a more powerful cleric's ability of communing with the deity. It was the ossuary itself was actually a focal point, as the priestess of Torm who used to run the chapel was an acolyte, and she had created that area down there as a meditation pool, so that she might better gain divine inspiration from Torm himself. So it she was the original owner of the helm. That is why I went down there to get it, and I figured I could just use the meditation pool to do what she did, and I suppose I fucked that one up.
Did the helm change hands between her and you? Like, did anybody have it between the two of you?
No, we merely found it down in the ossuary. I had one of the paladins, the paladin of Torm who was with us, check the helmet to see if there was anything wrong with it, and he didn't sense anything and discerned no evil upon it,
Maybe his sensor was broken.
potentially. Or the simply being here in the Nine Hells allowed for more of a connection of darker forces than it would have been if we were still in Faerun.
So you're saying we probably shouldn't use it again?
I would definitely caution against it. I don't know if what happened to me could happen again. Maybe away from the chamber, it would be less impactful. But I wouldn't want to bet your lives on such a thing.
Cap wants to take a look at it.
Derva raises
All
her
right,
hand.
Go ahead and if you'd like to, he'll actually hand it to you, Cap. So by all means,
Yeah.
and you can make an Arcana check. I'll give you an advantage because of your armor smithing.
Thank you.
I'll say while Cap's doing that, Harlan is very sus of Derva right now because she had very structured questioning and she's never structured.
Ah, fuck. This is why I wanted to speak to him privately.
So Cap, with a 15, looking at the helmet, it definitely seems to have like it has like etchings on it that are like holy symbols. You don't see anything checking it out that gives off the idea that it's corrupted or somehow evil. So the helmet itself, it's as he said, if this paladin investigated it previously, there's nothing wrong with the helmet itself. And it has some sort of and you can tell that its purpose is, as he says, to commune.
Is that Cap's god? Or does
It-
Cap not have a god?
No, Cap Scott is gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Gond. G-O-N-D.
Did you say gun?
G-O-N.
Gone.
God, Cap's
G-O-N-D.
Like,
My
Okay.
God, is this gun?
Max.
Gond. Okay.
Looks
Harlan
at
perks
her
up
when
and
she
he's like,
knows.
Max, do you want your gun back?
Max twitches her fingers a little.
It's in my
May-
back.
maybe.
I mean, it's right here.
Service hands
pulls it out.
higher.
He pulls it out of the bag and waves it at her. Right here. And then he puts it back in the bag.
Oh, go ahead. You reached into the bag to pull out the gun.
Yeah. Well, it was
Roll
spear.
a D100 for me, please.
Service really high right now.
Can I roll a D100? No, I'll pay you.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Teacher.
Service like waving her hand now. She's on her tippy toes, just waving her hand like right next to his face. That's all this is going on.
All right. You pull out what you intend.
Yeah, I pull it out and I wave at her. I'm like, it's right here. And then I start to put it back in the bag.
Yeah,
Max
and as you
reaches
pull it out, it's no longer the spear; it's back in the gun form.
Oh,
Oh. Interesting.
We put it back though, right?
well, I'm
Max
about
just
to.
stares
you
at the
want it?
bag.
Dervis now in front of him, just like waving her hand as all this is happening.
We've lost focus here. Are you guys? Are you gonna give her the gun, Harlan?
She reaches for it, I will.
Let me hold
You
on a
take
second.
it?
Let me.
Is Harlan
Max-
just waving it in front of her
Max
face,
takes
or
the
is?
Max is gonna take the gun.
Is he looking at them right now?
But your eyes.
Is older Wavering Guard looking at them while this interaction is
He's
happening?
very distracted by you waving your
Oh,
hand
okay.
around in his face.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
we'll
he
get
wasn't
to
looking
that.
past me. I didn't know
Yeah,
he was
well,
like
this is
looking
going
past
to-
me.
I'll put you here, Max. You grab the gun.
Harlan does not grab onto it. He lets it be snatched.
You can add that abyssal pistol back to your inventory.
Max just pats it lovingly and puts it back in her folder.
Cap is distraught by what he sees.
Which part? My waving or her
By
gun?
the anvil of God. No, the fact that she just like patted it back into her bag, like she's like, I'm glad I have this.
It's just a baby.
And yeah, you'll have to attune to it again if you'd like to use it, but you have it back in your inventory.
She just
All right,
holds on
Durva. Holding on to it for now? Okay.
for now.
Durva, you are waving your hand in front of Older's face, and he goes, yes, I understand you have more questions. You
Just
can
one.
stop doing that. Yep.
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel people are joining the devils? Since they've been
Joining
down
the
here?
devils?
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately. There are
What?
people who... Maybe this is what your question more meant. When we first arrived here in the Nine Hells, a number of our knights and Hell Riders betrayed us. They joined ranks with the devils, and apparently they had pledged themselves to Zariel. I don't know how this occurred or why, but as soon as we got
Yeah.
here, they turned on a dime.
Like they knew it was
Cap
gonna
is
happen?
very confused. Like Zariel is supposed to be this angel, but she's a devil now, and she's she's amassing followers for devils. This doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I whip around to Lulu and go, "Did you know this?"
Well,
Right.
now, Zariel, she is a good person.
You keep saying that.
Yeah, you've said that before.
Look, she made a really bad decision
Sorry,
things
didn't
were
mean to do
really
that.
bad. And
Lulu, you
look,
need to be honest with us.
the truth about it is, I don't remember a lot of it. What I do remember is that Zariel, we were fighting the devils, and we were losing because some of the Hell Riders betrayed us, and they closed the portal to Elturel behind us, and we couldn't get home. We were trapped. But Zariel, she marshaled everyone who was here, and she did everything she could.
But
And I remember there was this big devil, and she was talking to him, and she turned to me and another one, someone I don't remember who they are. She gave us her sword and she told us to run, so we did.
he just
Harlan.
said that people are joining the devils to be with Zariel, that they were
Well,
instantly betrayed.
I
Hold on, Lulu.
maybe something bad happened to her. Maybe she's being forced to serve devils.
Harlan speaks up and he goes, "Are you guys picking on Lulu right now?"
Not picking on Lulu. I just need
You
honesty.
see that
We're
she's like
friends.
low to the ground and her ears are really low, and she looks really sad.
Harlan shields her from evil.
Evil Turva.
Harlan.
Just evil.
Harlan,
You're evil.
I'm not. I just want honesty. Lulu has been a friend of ours since the beginning, has been nothing but kind. But with that information, it doesn't add up. The stories don't add up.
Harlan
I'm
goes,
not good at math, but I know
Harlan goes,
2 + 2
I'm,
equals 9.
Harlan
I'm so
goes,
sorry,
he takes-
Derva. I wish I could
Lulu in his
remember
arms.
more.
He takes Lulu in his arms and he goes, "Shame on you." She said she doesn't remember. She doesn't remember, and he walks away.
Harlan, I'm really sorry. I really don't remember. If I knew, I would tell y'all. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Lulu. You can tell us what you remember when you remember it. It's fine. Don't listen to them.
Cap speaks
So-
up and he like warns Lulu that we may have to like that Zariel's not necessarily our ally.
Well, maybe something bad happened to her. Maybe there's a
Zariel might be the bad guy, Lulu.
Well,
Harlan looks at Lulu and gets her to look straight at his eyes. He's like, don't worry, Lulu. We can fix her."
yeah. Well, maybe if there's some bad contract or something she's in, maybe we could redeem her, Harlan. Maybe we can bring her back. Maybe make her old Zariel again.
We'll fix her. Don't worry. We'll fix her.
Thanks, Harlan. That makes my soul feel so much better.
Harlan
Lulu.
glares at you and says, "Get back over there."
No,
You're fine."
Lulu,
Max
we
is interested
will.
in what Ray did.
We will fix her. But what if it doesn't work?
Well, if she's well and truly evil and we can't do anything to save her, then I'll do everything I can to help you all.
Can we trust you to give us the word?
If I don't think there can be anything done, I'll say it. Because I won't lie to y'all, but I think we should try everything we can. If there's something we can find or anything we can do, we should do that. Because Zariel's a good person. She doesn't deserve any of this thing or being devils or whatever's going on here.
Cap agrees and encourages us to move on.
But Harlan goes to Lulu. He's like, "In every shadow, there is a light. We will find that light."
Oh, you're so kind, Harlan. She gives you a little hug.
With Cap saying that, I'll go back to Uldor and ask what's next. What's the next plan of action?
Well, at this stage, obviously, you will need to rest up. But I think if we're to save the city of Elturel, we need to find a couple of things. I'm sure you all observed the large chains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We need to find some way by which to break these chains. And then we need to find some way to, I suppose, push Elturel out of hell?
Yes, I've seen SpongeBob. I know how to do this.
I don't know what that is. You're making up gobbledygook that doesn't exist in this
It's
world.
what poor people.
no, it's
It's
real.
a poor
It's
people
real.
show. It's in the puppets. Yeah, it's a pineapple
It's
under
a
the
poor
sea.
people's show.
It's a poor people show about a sponge under the sea that lives in a pineapple. It's a thing. We don't have much.
She digressed.
He looks around at everyone else like, is this true? Am I just out of touch?
Max nods, yeah, it's true.
Huh. All right.
It's even popular
Yeah,
with the noble.
Either
What?
way, I don't know of any specific means by which to break the chains or to recover Elturel. But there has to be something out there. We can't just sit here and watch all these people be damned. I know what we need. And he looks to all of you. All of you. You are stalwart adventurers, capable fighters. You saved my life. Can I ask you to go on a holy mission?
I mean, we're already down here.
Derva smiles.
And Rhea walks forward. I'll do anything to save Elturel. Ulta Ravengard. She gives a bow. Ah, I remember you. You're, Rhea. Yes, Rhea Mansimo. It's good to see. You've grown up a bit. It's good to see you. And he kind of adjusts his back. But,
Cap,
yes.
like, oh damn, he wanted an inside check on that, but it might not be anything.
If you, yeah, it seemed like he's seen this girl before when she was younger, so he seems like he's just like, oh yeah, that's who you are. I recall
Yeah.
that.
I just
So,
meant
yeah,
like
nothing-
on the holy quest, like quote unquote holy quest.
Oh, well, he considers it that, on its face. And you
Yeah,
see
like,
he's wearing
like as how Torn would consider it a holy quest, I suppose, or like
yeah, because
quest for
you
Torn.
see he's wearing a symbol of Torm on his chest. He might
Right.
not be a paladin or anything like that, but he seems to be a worshiper.
Okay.
But he will say, if you all could descend to Avernus below and see if there's anything you can find, scout things out, look for potential allies, look for potential solutions. Though this is an evil place, I'm sure there are denizens of good amongst them. If we're trapped here, surely there are others.
Cap heartily agrees and clasps him like on the wrist in his excitement to do this for him, I guess.
He'll meet your grasp and smile. Oh, you look like a stalwart shield, my friend.
Oh yeah, Cap also wants to work on his armor and shield.
Yes, please take some time, rest. You'll have to devise a way to get down the chains, and then begin a scouting mission to see what you can find.
Where are these chains located?
I can go ahead and show you the map here.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Because Cap could potentially build something to help us while he's in his workshop, his makeshift workshop.
So you'll see them. They are kind of on the outskirts of the city.
Okay.
So the closest one for you to reach would probably be this one to the far northwest, since the gate is probably something you can traverse through. Though
Gotcha.
you don't know the state of the exterior walls, they may have holes or not. You're not sure until you go.
Okay, so this is a ways away from where we're like based at.
Yeah, because you guys are kind of in the center of the city, more or less.
Does Cap get a set? Like
you could double back to the
general
east because there are some more that way as well.
Yeah. Did he see them coming in? No, he wouldn't have seen them probably coming in because he was started in the middle of town. All right, so Cap can't make anything to help.
You could
us
see
with this.
them from very, very far
Oh, I
away.
can?
They're quite large.
Okay.
Yeah, when you guys first started, I made mention of them. You could see them in the distance.
All right.
Is there
Then
really
yeah,
eight?
Cap like sees them and can buy some safety devices to help us move across them.
All right.
Is there really 8 of them?
That's what I was
Yes.
counting. Like we gotta break 8 of them.
Yeah, so you need to find something that can break 8 chains, and then find something that can elevate the city.
Okay.
So if we break those chains without elevating the city, will we descend further into hell?
Okay, these chains are roughly a foot thick, just so you guys know. The metal on it.
a foot.
It's
thick?
not to scale exactly, so
Okay. Okay.
yeah, this is a bit of an artist interpretation of it, but
Okay. Can we build hand tools to break them, or are they too massive?
you'll have to check them out when you get to them to see if you can figure anything out. Because you've only seen them at a distance, so you're not quite sure of their properties until you get a chance to look at one.
When we popped in about like here, right?
Can you ping again? Yeah, around about there.
So is this actual lava pools?
Yeah, you saw, or you would have seen basically like pools of lava, more or less.
I know it's like you said, an artist's interpretation, so I just wasn't sure. Usually they read all the descriptions, and it's pretty accurate.
Artists can't read.
I'm sorry.
No,
in general,
this is obviously a really pretty interpretation, like artistry. So it's like he's right. It's not going to be super to scale.
Yeah, it's like somebody drew a town map,
like,
and then
those flames, for
over
example, would be so those flames, for example, would be so hot that they would be melting the entire town, essentially.
Exactly.
Like they're so massive,
there's some stuff for
engulfing
flavor
everything.
on it for sure.
It's really hot.
It's so fucking hot. But that's kind of where you guys
Sure is
are
hot
current.
here.
Sure is hot in here.
Sure is hot in here.
The smiley face.
The
Oh,
smiley
wrong map.
face,
Sorry.
I
Let me
hope
pull
that.
you back to the right map.
All right.
But
and
yes,
can we kind of draw
oh,
these
and
on
to
Rhea's
answer
map?
your Joey had a question as well. What was it, Joey?
I didn't have a question. I think it was Crafty.
You said something about if you sever the chains?
Oh
yeah, my question was if you sever the chains, will we just fall right into hell?
The city is suspended by magic, it seems, and the chains are what's dragging it down. So you can reasonably suspect that if the chains are severed, the city will simply float.
Okay.
It may just float.
Okay.
So even just finding a way to sever the chains will be a boon to the city, because that will keep it from descending all the way to the ground where
that's what I was trying to see, is like if we, at the timing of the severing of the chains, if it had to be simultaneous with a propelling.
Yeah, is the city currently descending?
Yes. That's when you feel the little tremors that are happening, that's the chains pulling down.
Oh shit.
Oh. So once we release them, it'll just like stay in the same spot, or it'll start floating back up.
So that's why this is called Descent into Avernus.
Yeah.
Waka waka.
Chicken?
Have we actually done a long rest yet, or are we still conversing?
You can go ahead if you guys are gonna go ahead and hunker down.
Before that happens, Harlan's gonna be like, yeah, does anyone have an idea where there might be an armory repository somewhere in the city?
We need to go shopping.
Older will say to you, overhearing, my knights and I procured most of what remained in the city from the blacksmith. That was one of the first places we went to make sure we could get armaments and arms in case we found other able-bodied soldiers. We have them saved here to save you the time for looking for them. We pretty much gutted the place.
Awesome. Do you mind if I rifle through them?
Feel free. Anything you need, anything we can supply you, don't be afraid to ask. This is a mission of the utmost importance.
Harlan wants to rifle through this shit.
Yeah, Max wants to look for
those caps,
a non-curse bow. You know.
You guys, I'll basically let you know. They have, and it's because of older Ravengard and his operatives that this entire place is made secure. and he apparently has scouts and spies that are going through the city procuring things for these people. So he's kind of organized a network, and then he went off on this other mission that failed. But
Nice.
you can find a great many things in their stores that they have procured from the surface. And older Raven Guard, to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going to be happening in the city once you leave, older Raven Guard's intent is to continue to scout out the city, collect as many people who are living as possible, train up some of the commoners to at least be passable with a sword, and secure everything they can to defend this place. As this will be kind of the operation, like point of operation for everybody, as well as the last haven for the people of El Torel. He intends to use this catacomb to defend them the best he can.
Okay.
Well, while Harlan is rifling through this, he's also going to unload a lot of the extra crap in his bags.
Yeah, anything you
So,
guys are
like-
willing to leave or don't need, you can leave here. As far as items, is there anything specific you guys are looking for?
Is there anything
I mean, Harlan
magical?
is really jonesing for a dope ass sword, if there is one, because he kept watching Rhea decapitate people, and he looks at his spear, going, "I can't really do that." And then he also had the holy relic sword that he like connected with on a spiritual level, and it came back as a spirit sword. He's like, "Man, I'm jonesing for a sword right now."
And then
Okay.
Max is for a bow, still more silver arrows, any armor.
I think Crab is looking for something that is a little bit shorter, maybe like a hand weapon or something. I don't know. It's something better than the mace.
I'll also let you guys know this. Anything you take from here is stuff these people won't have, just as a heads up.
Well, that's why Harlan's leaving a bunch of weapons. Like, I'm leaving 2 halberds, 3 crossbows, all the bolts I have.
Oh yeah, Crab has a. Oh wait, that was Kroll. Never mind.
He's dead.
He's gone.
Hold on, let me cry real quick.
But I'll let you know this. You can find a silvered longsword. They have several of them. So you'd be able to find one of those, Toast, if you wanted. To at least have a silvered weapon that could do some damage. But they don't
He's
have
got
like
one of
any
those.
plus. Yeah,
He's got one of
they don't
those.
have any. They don't seem to have any magical swords. And any ones they have, older Raven Guard has one, but that's his personal sword. And his knights have magical swords, but again, that's to defend these people.
Yeah.
So the stock only has some silvered weapons of various varieties. Max, you could find another 30 silvered arrows. It's up to you how many you would take.
She's gonna take them all.
Okay.
Is there an axe?
Are you looking for like a hand axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely find a hand axe.
Is
I'll
it
say
silver?
you can get a silvered one, sure.
What is the?
Because it does also
damage
look
or
like they have been doing some work to melt down like silver that they found and coat weapons with it.
Yeah.
So
Is there another silver short sword there?
yes, you could find a second one of
Okay.
those.
I'm just gonna swap. I'm gonna give my old short sword. I'm gonna drop that for the new silver one. So I have I have one that's regular, and then I currently have a silver and a regular. So I would like to have 2 silvers.
You can definitely do that. And you'll leave the
Cool.
regular for them.
Yeah, leave the regular for them.
Okay.
Cap leaves his silvered magical mace.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna leave the mace?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the mace that I was carrying in favor of the hand axe.
Very well.
Hopefully, somebody puts it to good use.
You guys can all go ahead and catch a long rest as well.
Just for posterity's sake, Harlan leaves behind 2 halberds, 3 crossbows, 1 short sword, 1 set of chainmail, 1 spear, and 80 crossbow bolts for these survivors.
So,
I also asked Rhea if she wants a shield.
Rhea will kind of look to you and look to her sword and go, might be a good idea, just in case.
I give her my extra shield. It's just a regular shield.
What does that do? Is it like give her half damage when she's hit, or is it like a higher?
It's
just
+2
plus
to
2
AC.
AC.
Oh, okay.
But it also makes it so her sword swings are 1d8 instead of 1d10.
One-handed instead of two-handed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'll add a shield to her. Because she's seen you fight with a shield and sees there are benefits to it.
She's gone down a few times.
Yeah, so
Quite a
she'll
few
grab
times.
that. And when I leveled her to match your guys' level, I gave her the tough feat, which gives her additional hit points.
Nice.
Because I figured it's thematic for her having been beaten down as many times as she has, that she would come out top on the other end of it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So your fighter has 90 hit points right now. She's a big old chunk of hit points to get her ass beat.
So
Harlan kept his trophy weapons. Just
to
FYI.
long rest.
Yep, go ahead and take your long rest.
Kappa works on his splint armor and his shield.
Yeah. Go ahead. What are you trying to do with the splint?
I'm trying to imbue it with the extra bones that are in my my bag, and then but with those bones, I want to with the obsidian, kind of like put it into the bones, almost like ancient weapons, and then like infuse that into the armor.
Okay. You can choose on this long rest to do one of two projects. So do you want to do the shield or the armor?
We'll do the shield first. Do the armor after.
Go ahead and give me a smithing tools check, which should be your strength plus your proficiency.
All right. Could I just go into my inventory and use smithing tool? Is that possible?
I don't think it'll work. So just go ahead and roll a strength check. And we'll add your proficiency bonus.
Strength. Nice. And then proficiency is +3.
All right. It didn't show through from... Oh, there it is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Nat 20. Yeah. With that, I'll say you can actually get both projects done with a nat 20.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Because you just work so efficiently. Working on the shield, you get it done in a matter of hours, and then you're like, I could probably hammer out this armor project too. So
nice.
For the shield, putting on, it's the Minotaur skull, correct?
Yeah, Minotaur skull going into the shield.
All right, what we discussed earlier, you can now use a bonus action to force we'll call it a DC 14 strength check. So let me write this down. Shield, so I can add to shield later. Shield, bonus action, DC 14 strength, or the target is knocked prone.
How can I add that to the notes?
I'm writing it down for now.
Okay.
And I'll fix your shield to do it later. So just for now, write it down and remember that you have that. And then next time we play, I'll have it added to your shield for you. So you kind of have like a ram with the shield.
Right. Like, okay, so I'm imagining this. The horns are mounted on either like top right and left hand corner of it, and then I'd have like the skull more like imbued into the front center, like top front center of the shield.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then for the splint armor, I'm thinking just like porcupine mode. You know what I mean, with the obsidian.
Yeah. So with that, what I'll say is, anytime you're hit with a melee attack, the target takes 2 piercing damage. And it's non-magical piercing, so devils will only take 1.
Right.
But they'll still take some damage, which is why I'm making it 2.
Take 2 piercing damage.
Yep. And it's only if they melee attack you.
Yep.
Whoa.
Melee attack.
Pat, maybe the next improvement, you can make your shield automatically say your mother's a whore Anytime you get hit.
Infernal.
Magically imbue it. No, I like program it to do infernal and the abyssal ones.
If you mean an artificer, they could do that.
It's
Right?
magical
Yeah, that's true.
infernal.
Maybe me and Morty like to just put our heads together and like really figure it out.
It seems a bit unnecessary.
Your heads together.
No, it's not.
Morty, this is necessary to me.
As I wake
Or-
up, I see Cap and Morty's head together.
Look, if that's what you really want, Cap, I will attempt to devise a way in which to
Look,
imbue
Morty,
your
I will
shield.
owe you one.
All right.
I will owe you one.
I'll really, really think about it.
Weir, could you double check to make sure my health is correct since I'm really bad at leveling up?
Since I don't know what I'm doing in Dungeon
Since
Master.
I'm
Alright, give me one
basically
second.
horrible.
And Cap, you can go ahead and long rest as well. Okay, cool. All right. Any other stuff with characters? Or are you guys good with your sheets?
Good.
I think we should be good by now. I think that was the only real thing that I didn't know how to control well.
Probably just switch your sheets to manual and just put in the max value each time.
Well, that's
it's
what I
more fun
did.
to go
Is
TV.
I edited everybody's to be that way so that they can do that.
Gotcha.
All right. You guys take your long rest, and kind of being down here, and just even in Avernus itself, it's hard to tell night versus day. You just kind of go until you get tired, and then rest, and then wake up.
Probably
There's no real
disoriented.
telling night versus day. Yeah, it's a pretty disorienting feeling, but you awaken after taking your long rest. Feria would be kind of over here helping out her. Older Raven Guard would just be kind of hanging out.
He's not gonna go with us, right? He's staying down here to protect.
He's staying.
Okay.
Yeah,
He doesn't like you asking questions all the time.
he's
The
a
third question
responsibility.
I
really threw him
instantly
off.
wake up and
Yeah.
raise my hand.
He could have been an ally, but he's like, I don't know.
Third question, paragraph 3, subsection C.
I got bullet points, yo.
It's like, I'm gonna get killed by this
Derva
orc.
pulls out her random glasses she found on the ground that are shattered and puts them on and adjusts them.
Derva pulls out a CVS receipt full of questions.
Derva wouldn't shop at CVS. It would be Dollar Street. Dollar
Get
General.
it right. Like, come on. Midwest Derva. Dollar General. Maybe a Casey's.
Sorry.
No, it'd be Walgreens.
Yeah, it'd be either Walgreens or Rite Aid or Giant Eagle or something.
There's no Rite Aid in the Midwest. Get it right. Come on.
Children.
There's no
You-
Rite Aid in Avernus.
Now, do we know, like, I know I had said before, that map is not a map that Rhea has, so we just basically have to look at the towers. We can't really mark them on a map at the
Yeah.
moment.
Speaking
She
of map,
was marking on it as we were going around, wasn't she?
she was, yeah.
If I remember right.
Older Raven Guard will approach you all and say, well, if you're all going to be off, I have a couple more things for you before you leave.
Money.
We don't have much in the way of gold, and I don't know how much good it would do you down below.
Derva raises
But
her hand.
yes,
A hug?
you want
You
the
hear
hug.
you hear a loud fuck in the background.
Max, do you have a boyfriend, Derva?
Damn it. Always killing my fucking mood. I go behind Rhea.
Anyway, he'll just approach Cap, he guesses, you, here. And he's going to hand you a rolled up scroll.
What?
Now,
Captain.
this is the best map that I could find scouring the library of Avernus. It's a bit esoteric, but I suppose it might be able to aid you in some way. Though from the rumors I hear, distance can be troubling when it comes to the Nine Hells. There's truly nothing marked on it, just depictions of, locations. I hope it could help. He's going to hand you that scroll, which, if you'd like to unfold it.
Yeah, Cap unfolds it and looks at it with his
you'll see this.
Mitty eyes.
Shit.
Oh, sweet.
What the fuck?
This strange map with various symbols and things of that nature all
Oh my
over
god,
it.
look at all those creatures.
It's literally Mordor.
Oh, look, the eye.
Kinda is.
The eye of
Look
Sauron.
at the dragon things.
There's so
Cap
many
is
eyes of Sauron.
instantly excited with the fact that there is a giant dragon skull the size of a mountain on this map.
Max,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a volcano.
Wait.
Apple.
Who's this over here? Who does this remind you of?
What is that?
Is that Illidan?
Yeah, it is.
Illidan Storm Rage is there. Now,
he
bear
dead?
in mind, I have no idea where we are on this map currently, or where anything is in relation to our current location, other than we are somewhere over the river Styx, which I believe is what this is depicting.
So how do we get
So
down
we're floating above this.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry,
So
I
do
didn't
we
raise
just
my
jump?
hand. My bad.
We are very high in the air. I would highly advise against just jumping off the side unless you have means of flight. Especially because if you crash into the river Styx, horrible, horrible things will happen to you.
Noted. Derva,
man.
put that in your book.
Also,
Get
I
wings.
should also let you know that there is a extremely large battle going beneath this city. We could barely make it out from where we're at, but there is all sorts of fighting. I saw devils, demons, flying things. I swear I spotted a dragon at one point looking over the edge.
Derva raises
Yeah,
her hand.
so yes.
How long do you think until we will fully have descended?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay. No clue.
So how do we get down there?
I suggest seeking one of the chains and attempting to go down it.
Do we just slide down it?
I don't
Like
know.
surf down it? Climb
Oh my god, I
by
was
rain?
muted.
I truly wish I had more answers for you beyond I don't know for a lot of things, but I truly don't know.
It's fine. Bring
Harlan-
it in. Bring it in. Bring it
Harlan
in.
would
for a
have
hug.
pointed out when we were looking at the map, and he was like, "Are these golden showers?"
Oh, jeez.
I don't know.
Do you know
But
where
I
the
want-
shower is? Sorry, I
For
didn't
what
raise my hand.
use this will be to you, I just wanted to give it to you so you have it.
Thanks. Bring it in for a hug.
Thanks.
No,
Okay.
No.
you're very far away.
That's why I told you to bring it in.
Anyway, I also have this for you. He'll reach into his pouch and he pulls out a potion of greater healing.
Nice.
Ooh, who gets
And
it?
he'll
Do I
hand
get
that
it,
to you
or-
as well, Cat? Yeah,
Oh.
he hands it to you.
Nice.
We don't have many, but I hope this aids you.
It sure does. Bring it in.
Harlan goes says farewells to Bomlin.
Make a persuasion check, and Boblin looks to you and goes, "Good luck out there."
Where's my mouse?
Predator handshake.
Predator handshakes.
Shenanigans.
I get a high five.
Oh,
Derva
he-
clasps her fingers into his.
She's never
What?
gonna wash her hands again.
I was. All right.
Max comes up behind Derva.
He's
kind of
slowly
pulls her
pulling
away
his hand
from-
away from her.
Max pulls Derva away from
He
him.
takes a cloth out and
There you go.
cleans his
She's like,
hand
"Not
off.
now. Now
Derva
is not
sniffs
the
her
time."
hand. Smells like demons. Did you shower?
I don't think he.
Being
Remember,
that
there's
bloody
no showers down
water?
here.
Oh yeah, that's right. You would have totally showered if there was. My bad.
Max
I'm
would
sorry.
have showered.
He's definitely still bloody from the water, and I'm not gonna mention it to him because, like, you know, I'm nice and stuff.
He cleaned up over the evening. He's not bloody.
Oh, well, no one said anything, so. But he still smells really. So he smells nice. Okay, he smells nice. You want to smell? I put my hand up to Max's face.
I'm going to walk away from you and wish you good luck on your journey now.
Do I not know how to
So by all means, do enjoy that you are going to go to...
Harlan peeks around the corner and says, "Best decision you've made all day, bud."
I have to go.
Bye.
He's walking away from you.
I just have this really weird feeling
It's like running.
That him and my boyfriend are like one and the same, so like smell my hand.
Max Derva beside the head.
I don't know why you're being like
You're
that, Max.
absolutely bonkers, Derva. Absolutely crazy.
As we're walking upstairs, I'm gonna whisper to Max and be like, "Is it because you haven't got laid like in like 3 days? Is that what's going on here?"
Leroy hisses at you.
Leroy, come on, you're always with her, you know.
And you notice Leroy looks a bit different this morning. His normal serpentine body is a bit bulkier. He doesn't seem to move as quickly, but he is a bit more stout. And you see almost like these strange like it's almost like a folded in protrusion on his back, like 2 of them.
Leroy, buddy, you gotta lay off the crabs.
Leroy, you're looking swole, buddy.
Max goes to pick up Leroy, Brittany style, and realizes that she cannot.
Yeah, he's a bit too heavy for
What
you
a big
now.
chunk. What a big chunky boy. You should
He kind of holds him up in the air.
He's a big chunky boy.
She holds him up like a baby and is like, "Did you eat too many crabs?"
He says in Draconic to you, which you speak now.
What?
He says, "Mistress, I believe that this place is starting to change me."
Harlan says, "Who the fuck said that?"
"It is I, Harlan."
Max jumps back a little bit and is like, "I didn't cast any spell to hear you."
Harlan, who are you talking to?
Oh shit!
I am evolving.
Cap is very thrown off by this hissing, this interaction that's going on between all of them.
Derva would like to switch spots with Morty because Harlan's acting weird. Just so we're in marching order.
Max puts Leroy back down, gives him a little pat on his little humps. And says, obviously, his little humps. And says, "Those crabs are doing you good."
I see you have reclaimed your weapon, mistress.
I have, but don't tell anybody.
Who
you
talking
should use it. It will do good things for us.
It might.
Cap asked what the hell is going on.
Yeah, like, y'all, secrets don't make friends.
I speak halfling in common.
Max says, clearly, Leroy has benefited from all of this magical crab and has grown.
You hear chunky.
What are you guys? What's coming out of your mouth right now?
Max looks at Leroy and she's like, "I have no idea, but I can talk to him."
That's not snake. I can tell you that right now. I speak
snake.
Snissel, snissel, snissel.
Mistress,
I mean, it might as well be
that we speak Draconic.
Max says, apparently I speak Draconic now. I must have crab.
That must be nice.
Must be nice.
And you see Leroy kind of pulls back and these small wings come out for just a moment and then he retracts them.
What the fuck? Derva wants to hop on Leroy. She doesn't, but she wants to.
Do not break him.
Oh my god, we're gonna have a little slither snake dragon.
And he's the size of, like, he was a large snake before, but he's almost double his size from previously.
Oh, Derva. Leroy. Reminds me of the new WoW dragons.
Oh, well, that's great. He's gotten bigger. That's fantastic.
Oh. Speaking
No,
of
Oh.
bigger.
I think so.
Burrito.
Oh, weird. By the way, can I have had my horse before we took the long rest?
Yes, definitely. We were using Warhorse, correct?
Correct.
Okay, there's Burrito.
That's a big horse.
That's a big
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
horse.
It's a Warhorse.
All right.
So if Leroy is like large, that horse is like massive. Like that's like the
Well,
horse of Troy,
Leroy's
right?
still technically a medium creature. He's just double the size he was previously. Because previously he was just a snake.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
At his next level, he will fully get wings.
Yeah, and you can kind of see it right now. Like his features are becoming a little sharper. Like his snout is a little sharper. He seems to he doesn't have limbs yet, but he's just kind of like this almost draconic looking snake, very large snake at this stage.
Gotcha.
Does Harlan's mark flare up? Near?
Yes, in
Ooh.
his presence.
Harlan scratches his hand.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna say that Harlan doesn't know he speaks Draconic. That does because it wasn't something he learned. It was something that came about because of the mark. So he doesn't understand why, unless like Leroy tells him, I guess.
Well, Leroy said they're speaking Draconic in a language you understood, so you're aware that.
So he's like, oh fuck, how do I speak this shit?
How do you speak what?
This.
I don't. Harlan, you're being weird again.
We roll deep for Tiamat. You hear
Harlan's mark pulses.
How I meant to ask you a few sessions back. How like obvious? You say it glows. Like, do you have like rolled up like sleeves? Like, is it like full on like radiating?
Harlan
light?
has 0 sleeves. What are you talking
It's
about?
on the inside of your hand, right?
Oh, it's on the inside of your hand.
It's on the outside of my hand.
Okay, I was thinking it was like a tattoo sleeve.
Gotcha. Yeah, so it's like this small, like dragon head symbol that's on his hand.
Okay.
Just every
I mean, Harlan definitely has armor on his hands.
He's heavy armored.
I pictured it as like a tattoo sleeve.
I have 0 sleeves. I don't have sleeves.
Yeah.
All armor.
Yeah, you would be able to see it definitely then.
Harlan definitely doesn't wear anything under his armor. He's just straight up armor.
That must
like
change.
Chainmail, armor over the top, nothing else.
Ryu says he's oiled
he sleeps
up
in
and
that shit. It's funky.
I sleep in the nude, but you guys don't actually watch me.
Yeah, you never do sleep with us, do you?
Probably why.
It's probably why.
So do you guys intend to embark at this stage?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Cap is feeling rather fierce.
And let me get rid of these guys and put you guys. Here, let me. I should be able to put the horse behind me. Give me a second. Back. There you go. Try now.
Good job. Good to go.
Perfect. All right. So you guys are currently at the High Hall. And just because the High Hall is literally up on a hill and you have a good vantage point over the city proper, you get a good eyes on pretty much all of these chains from your vantage point.
And how do the walls look? Because I know you said we didn't really know before.
Make perception checks. Because the chains are very obvious. Seeing a hole in the walls would be a little harder.
Not the spec.
This is
the
spec
incoming.
Spec incoming. Cap dodges.
Cap. It's strange. You're peering out, and you're looking as hard as you can, and then suddenly, a shock of pain as a speck hits you right in the eye. You reel back, falling prone on your ass, but then the speck is gone.
For some reason, it smelled like a rabbit.
Almost.
Max looks at Cap like, what the hell?
What is wrong with you, Cap?
What's wrong with you?
Cap gets up,
I think he was attacked by a devil.
Who are you calling a whore? I know that sound now. I don't speak Infernal, but I know what that means now. You've said it enough.
I didn't call anyone a whore.
Oh, you didn't know.
Derva and Max, you both would spot this. You actually see the western wall here to the southwest. It appears there is a break in the wall. So if you headed that direction, you could potentially go through to that chain in the southwest.
Hell yeah. And that would
Max
be the
relays
quickest.
to the group.
Yeah.
We should probably head down that way.
Let's go.
All right.
We proceed.
We proceed forward. So go ahead and roll me a d20.
I think it's Harlan's
probably
turn.
your last travel through Elturel.
My turn?
All of us, or
whomever would like to.
I think Harlan hasn't rolled yet. Make him do it.
sorry.
Okay, you tell us what's better, and then take that one.
Hitting back. Let me check. We
basically rolled a 93, so you tell us.
Master.
True.
With no problem.
Perfectly are totally fine, correct?
Right?
Nothing happened?
Nothing.
We lived?
Everything's fine. We slide
We
down
didn't get
the
attacked?
chains with ease.
You guys, overhead, about 200, 300 feet in the air, you guys spy something flying
Max,
by.
Shoot it down!
It's just instantly.
No,
Are you really?
No, what it no.
Yes.
Wait, is it a speck? Is it a
Is it a speck?
It's not a speck. I'll show it to you before you shoot it down.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Or
I like
choose
that.
to shoot it.
I like that.
Let me you see this
Shoot it
thing
down!
on the back of a burning horse
Yep.
flying through the sky.
Yep. Fuck it up! Is that a dragon on his head? That's pretty cool.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Has it noticed us?
It doesn't
Notice
seem
us,
to have noticed
senpai.
you. You just see it fly by in the sky. It seems to be heading towards the east.
The E?
I was just like, yo, let's go to the wall and ignore this shit.
Max raises her bow, but puts it back down. Use the
Cap
burning
encourages her to
I was getting ready to be like, all right, hold on, let me put together a map real quick.
You said fight? Shoot it down!
All right. But yeah, you see this, because I showed you guys the kind of the fiery horses, the nightmares before.
Mm-hmm.
It's that figure is astride one of those, flying through the sky.
But it doesn't look like it's going towards High Hall. It looks like it's going past it.
It's going past High Hall to the east.
And we're going west.
Yes.
Okay, let's just go the opposite direction. Okay.
Do we all see this?
Yeah, you all spot in the sky.
And he doesn't see us, even though we're on this giant horse, or Harlan's on this giant horse.
Even if it did, it seems to be charging through the air with purpose.
It's a messenger. Max, it's a messenger.
Nope, we're gonna keep going. She doesn't want to get burned.
Cap throws it out there that he could be, that stopping him from whatever he's doing could be beneficial, but maybe not. Just putting that idea
He's
out there.
300 feet in the air, right?
Oh.
Yeah, between 200 300 feet.
Oh, so
Like-
she wouldn't even be able to reach that.
Oh, she can, because she's a sharpshooter.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I thought it was 100.
No,
No, hers is her max is like 300 with a longbow, right?
Yeah.
So she could probably pop a shot at it, but
It can also probably just keep going where it needs to go if it doesn't want to stop.
It could very well ignore you guys.
He's gonna let this one go.
Like,
If he's
I can't
trying
do
to
anything,
pull
so
me-
I don't care.
It bugs me the fact that it's saying it's flying with purpose. Like, it's a fucking messenger. And maybe it's saying, because it's coming from the direction that we just killed a bunch of shit. So that's what worries me.
It's going to a direction that we just killed a bunch of stuff at.
It's coming from a
Harlan
direction.
swings at the air and goes, "Well, I tried," and keeps walking.
My vote is to have Max shoot it down because it's coming from the cemetery where we just killed a bunch of shit. And I don't want it telling something that we're here.
Oh, fair.
So that's where my vote is. I'm looking to Max, like, fucking shoot that thing.
It's up to Max.
Shoot it.
Right, Max raises her bow.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack roll for me.
All right. Why is it not going?
Let's get a stat sheet.
There we go.
Derva's not smart, but Derva knows tactics.
Were you doing this as a sharpshooter shot or your normal
as a
shot?
Sharpshooter. As a sharpshooter.
600.
The arrow flies, and you watch it just barely. Well, actually, as it's flying in the air, you watch the figure kind of suddenly halt, the nightmare, and you see it pull its blade and cracks the arrow out of the sky, and its burning eyes look down in your direction, and then it hits like the hitches on it and turns and continues to charge eastward, ignoring you.
Oh, we're fucked.
But notices that you have fired at it.
We're fucked.
Insignificant little.
We're so fucked.
That's pretty scary that its AC is that high. But...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so because with your -5, that was a 19 to hit, so you missed with a 19.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think Max, we're about to come up to some fights.
I mean, I'm just saying, I would have missed Harlan too.
Yeah. So he's at least wearing extremely heavy armor at the very least.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
or he's a monk.
I mean, there's nothing
but
else we can really
seems
do.
content to ignore you at this stage.
It's on a mission for sure.
Yeah. And it probably figures you guys can't keep firing at it from that far away for very long.
Man, I was hoping you were going to say 100 feet. I was going to fucking shoot my first Eldritch Blast. Damn. So sad.
Because you do see that the thing he's writing at a full charge, after you fire that first arrow, it now is about another 150, 180 feet away from you, charging through the sky.
Yeah.
It seems to be very fast.
Max was like one of those.
We're fucked.
Harlan looks at Flex. He's like, "Can you do that?"
Flex shakes his head. Hell no.
Not yet. And Harlan winks at
Derva
Flex.
looks at Leroy.
He wiggles his shoulders a little.
His shoulders? Are those
He's
your
got
lumps?
the little nubbies for the wings.
Those little lovely lady. I guess there's nothing more we can do. But
yeah, it. All right, you continue on. So you guys end up. I'll move your X. Beep. There, the western wall.
Oh, it changed color. There
we go. Why do you have the new Twitter logo on there?
The what?
What?
Oh, X. Okay, I get it now. Sorry. I was like, wait, what? Oh yeah, X. Because X is gonna give it to you.
Oh no. DM
you guys
threatening
arrive
us.
at the western wall, and you see indeed there is a portion of the wall. Pretty amazing that you guys spotted it. It's not that big.
Is it a window?
No, these bitches don't crawl. Skeet. But you guys
Jesus Christ.
I'll pick up everything you put down. Just try me.
Love it.
Yes, my druid's not in this campaign.
To the wall.
Skeets isn't here. Skeets is alive. He's hanging out with Russ.
Yes.
Kroll's haunting him.
Yeah, he's being haunted by Kroll. But yeah, you find an opening and you manage to kind of work your way through it, and you see this large burning metal chain that begins to descend towards the surface. Let me give you guys a little bit of a descriptor of this. Yeah, you see each chain link as you approach is about 30 feet long and 20 feet wide. It's formed from a welded loop of infernal iron that is 5 feet thick.
Jesus.
So your immediate thought, well, Cap, go ahead and give me an intelligence check. I'll give you advantage for your smithing. With a 12, you don't feel like there would be any way of using mundane means to break this chain, especially given the material.
Yeah.
We could kind of use some of your tools to see if you can even make a chip into this metal. It's not possible.
Right. Yeah. Cap communicates to the group that we would need a literal giant to remove these chains with a giant hammer and chisel.
Okay, so we have to go recruit a giant. Gotcha.
Well, you know who I think could probably break these chains? Zario.
No. Well, she's questionable at the moment.
Well, if we can save her and get her sword, I bet she could break these things lickety split.
But what happens if she's the one who put these chains up here?
Well, I mean,
As Harlan says, then she'll know how to take them down.
True.
And then winks at Luke.
The goal
Noted.
is Zario.
So where is she located? Where can we find her?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Lulu, I know you don't have many memories. You said the last thing you do remember is her giving you guys a sword and walking away.
Yeah, she gave us her sword, and she told us to run.
Were you in
And
a town like this, or were you in what looks like the map that Cap has?
I mean, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Harlan inquires.
You see her really struggling to try and recall, and like it almost looks like she gets a little headache, and she kind of winces. She's like, "I'm sorry, I don't remember."
Do you
have a block? Is there some kind of block?
Yeah, I'm like, do you think that Zariel might have put a spell on you to erase your memories?
No, Zariel will never do that to me.
If she was protecting you, she might.
Everyone can make Arcana or Medicine checks.
Oh man!
I'll
let
Mortimer roll one to you.
I think we're probably
I crit my medicine.
Yeah.
Okay. With the medicine checks, Harlan and Max, you definitely get the sense that something is affecting her memory. Something external was done, and you discern that it's hard to say if it was it doesn't seem like it was a spell. Like it doesn't have the trappings of like a modified memory or something like that. And Mortimer backs us up too and he goes, "I don't think any spell did this." And
he starts anything?
She's not wearing anything. She's still holy font flapping around.
I think Harlan would just assert that it was probably a physical trauma that caused some memory loss.
Let me roll, because Mortimer rolled high. I'm going to go ahead and do a history check for him as well to see if he might know what this is. Yeah. He's not sure. He says, all I know is it might have been some sort of toxin, or something like that, or
Like
something else. But yeah, maybe a potion of some variety.
Are there any potions that can reverse that?
Well, I mean, if it's something that's caused a certain effect, like a high-level cleric, a greater restoration maybe could return her memories. But that might be hard to find.
I know a warlock cleric.
Yeah, I don't think I have that.
Yeah, sorry, Cap. I didn't want to say anything, but it takes a bit more power than we have at our disposal, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Cap
I
just kinda
can't
looks
even
disappointed
guarantee
in
that that would
himself.
work. It's just a theory.
Well, clearly
Well,
something been done to Lulu, but our problem right now is how do we get down there?
Well,
can we crawl down these chains? Are they hot? Like, are they? I know you said they're fire, but is it like fall fire?
go ahead, and anyone who'd like to check out the chains can do an Arcana check. Oh, nice. Max and Durba. You guys kind of take a moment to inspect these chains. And for you, Durva, you feel like the scratching of something on your paper in your pocket.
Derva backs behind the group. Kind of like doesn't want it obvious that she's backing behind the group, and pulls out her paper to the side to look at it.
You glance in it, and you see the words dangerous, necrotic, must go fast.
Oh.
And you, Max, looking at it, your hand kind of twitches. And for some reason, you get this just general intuition that if you're going to physically go on these chains, you should go as fast as possible.
And how far down do they go? Like how much? What's the distance we're looking at crawling?
Let me double check to see if they say specifically. Let me check something here.
When you're done with that, I have something.
Are these chains going straight down, or are they like
it's
slanted?
Roughly 500 feet to the surface of Avernus.
Okay.
Derva looks down
and they are kind of at a diagonal.
Looks down at her paper, and with the necrotic, she feels like, okay, this is damage. Derva wants to cast her Unseen Servant and command it to go down the chain to see if it basically gets hurt.
What's the Unseen Servant you said?
Yeah, there you go. It's low AC, but it only has 1 hit point. I just want to see if it kind of fails.
Up to roll a d20. Okay. This is after about of a let me double check this. After about a minute of it traveling down, you watch it ripped apart by necrotic energy.
Okay, so about a minute. So what did you say? It was about 50 or 500? What'd you say? Feet?
500.
500 feet.
A minute would be about how many feet, do you think?
It would be 10 rounds. So you guys can. I'll put it this way. Who's the slowest amongst you?
Not me.
30 feet.
I have dexterity 15, or 30 feet as well.
Your movement
20
speed.
feet.
Yeah. So Mortimer would. Oh, you're 20 feet.
Yep, 20 feet.
Oh, is that because of all your heavy shit?
That's like
You must be.
I need to change that because I don't like using those rules.
Okay.
So you should be 30 feet. I'll fix that on your sheet later. I don't like the encumbrance because whatever. You guys have
That
fucking
would be
bag
like-
of holding. You could throw a bunch of
Yeah.
shit in there and not be encumbered, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So the slowest person in your party would be Mortimer, who's 25 feet.
Okay.
So
slowest person would move
25
about...
times.
that's
You get
like
about halfway down.
It's 50 feet in a round he could run. And again, these are chains, so running full speed has its own dangers because
Like
you could
falling.
fall.
So is this
Yeah.
more of like safely at, let's say, like, what is it, bad ground? What is it called?
So you could spend
Difficult.
you could spend each turn moving down the chain safely,
Mm-hmm.
and doing a dash, moving half your movement.
Okay.
So you'd be able to move your normal movement speed down the chain safely in a round, as long as nothing else was going on.
Okay.
So for Mortimer, that means he would get down in 20 rounds. So
Jesus.
2 minutes to get down.
20.
Moving cautiously.
20 fucking. I don't know how much damage because it's only 1 damage to my persons, but I do know that we could make it at least a bit of time, and I relay that.
Maxa says, I know we need to go quick, and that's all I can figure out.
Well, should we just head down and...
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
If Harlan jumps and Misty steps close to the ground, is the momentum preserved after the
Yes.
Misty step?
You would crater as fast as you were going into the ground. Because you don't lose momentum through a teleport.
Oh no.
I had to ask.
What if you missed
Because
step
if not,
up?
I looked some stuff up for this, and yeah, that one does not work.
Damn.
He's like, "Poof!" You
Max
Can
looks
Mortimer
to-
float us down?
let me check my spells.
One more shenanigan.
No,
Can I
no.
cast Derva's tiny hovel and everyone jump?
like a
No.
ball.
It doesn't
You-
move.
Oh,
So
you can't move.
damn.
you would jump through the bottom of it, and then it would disappear.
Damn. Okay.
Everyone jumps. Well, campaign over, guys. It was a good run.
I thought maybe it'd be like a ball.
Oh, Mortimer goes. You know what?
Do you have slow fall?
If we wait, I could take some time and prepare a different spell, but we'll just have to wait in Elturel for long rest.
A long rest? Marty, we don't have time for that,
For
bud.
8 hours?
Yeah,
What kind
because
of spell is it?
I could prepare Featherfall, which I can choose up to 5 people, and you fall 60 feet per round for a whole minute until the spell ends, so we'd be able to get all the way down to the ground.
I think
Morty,
that might
we
be
don't
worth
have...
a long rest.
We don't have it out.
The only
There's-
issue is,
there's
can
6
you guys
of
give
us.
me
Did we
can you
not
give me
just...
perception checks?
Did
for-
we
as
not
you're looking
see
over the edge too?
that guy bolting, seeing us, and then bolting? We don't have 8 hours.
Everyone, give me.
We don't know that.
Please.
We don't know that. We might die going down those chains. What are we rolling? Perception?
Yeah.
Max looks to Lulu. She's like, is there anything that you know that can help us? Do you have anything to add?
Let me see. Give me a second.
Because I
Oh,
can't
Mama
remember
darling.
what Lulu's spells are.
But she doesn't really have any.
Ooh, Lulu has a big trunk blast. Can she just blast
Can you-
these chains?
Just blast
She just says, I'm sorry, darling. I can fly, but I'm too little to bring people with me. And as you're peering over, Max, you look as directly beneath you. You see from very far away throngs of devils and demons. A massive battle is going on directly below the city. You see there are these huge hulking demons that you can make out as an individual demon, like towering over the battlefield, as well as devils that are the same size. This extremely massive fight that's occurring below you. So jumping down directly might mean you would land in the middle of all of it. But you see where the chain hits the ground, it appears it's far enough away that it's not near the thick of the fighting.
I guess again it is.
Okay.
If we jump directly down, we risk the landing in that shit zone. And you also see the river Styx below you, which you could also potentially drop into.
No, thank you.
You can go for a swim, guys.
Dervis
Cap just says we don't have much choice other than to run across it.
Yeah, I think Dervis, like, we're gonna have to go down the chain. And we've got our healing spells, so if anyone needs help, please be vocal.
Cap also has the greater potion.
Harlan, you figure it'll probably be pretty difficult to maneuver the warhorse on the chains. Because it's a large creature.
Damn it, Flex.
Sorry. Maybe just bring me out later.
Oh, well, you can cheer us on from up here.
You got it. You see he materializes a small little flag with an H on it and waves it in its mouth.
Oh my god. Oh, Black Betty, bam blam. Whoa, Black Betty.
Alright. So, are you guys committing to the path downward the chain? Alright. Little Perito just climbs up on Derva's shoulder as to not touch the chain.
I was gonna ask if it was like a radiant or if I could just carry Perito.
Yeah, you can carry Perito. Because he's very small. Max, you could technically carry Leroy, but he's quite big, so you would probably impede your speed. So he's gonna have to slither down himself.
How heavy is Leroy?
I was gonna say, can one of the bigger guys carry Leroy?
Yeah, I would say so. Probably Harlan, because Cap has got a bunch of bullshit in his inventory still.
Yeah. Leroy asked Harlan if he could carry him.
How big is he?
He's
I technically don't have this flail anymore.
Total size, he's probably a little, like, weight-wise bigger than Max herself.
Like under 100 pounds? Because elves are tiny?
How much? Let's be rude. Hey, Joey, how much does Max weigh?
She weighs like 110, 130.
So yeah, he's probably a good, like, he's probably in that ballpark too, somewhere around 120, 130 pounds. He's a big boy.
Yeah, I should be good.
All right. He looks up to you and goes, Harlan, will you carry me?
But
Very good. And he'll just kind of like slither around and wrap his huge body around you.
And you guys hear Harlan talking in like weird language again. He doesn't realize he's doing it.
Harlan's so weird.
I like your sweet tattoo.
Yeah, it glows sometimes. It's glowing right now.
That's really cool. You should like.
It kind of hurts too. He scratches his hand again.
You're fine. You're fine. You guys will begin to descend the chain.
And can I say, because the one spell that I took because of this mark was lightning lore, like a spark of electricity just kind of shoots across it.
Yeah, we'll crackle.
Derva wants to go last.
Yay. All right.
So she can.
So what is the marching order down the chain, by the way?
Max wants to be right behind her. That's where Leroy is.
Either Cap or Harlan first.
Harlan already started going down as soon as he picked up.
It's Harlan
Leroy.
first, then Cap.
Well, Max is trying to fight you for position there, Cap. If you're or be directly behind Harlan or not.
I don't care. I can be behind Max.
Okay. All right, that, and then Mortimer and Rhea's going to be here, and if you want to, Derva, she'll let you bring up the rear.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to wait
just
to
kind
go
of flying
down.
around. I'll just stick with y'all. I'll give you some moral support, and if any of you are about to fall, I'll try and help you.
Thank you, Lulu.
I'll do my best. You're welcome.
As Rhea goes over, Derva wants to take out her paper and ask the paper, what's next?
You watch it scratch letters in and it says the following. I'll type it out.
Oh.
The words Fort Knucklebone.
Okay, knuckle.
I'm dyslexic and read that as Court Fucklebone.
Court Fucklebone. You're gonna go to Court Fucklebone.
All right.
The Court of the Fucklebone.
And Derva would hop onto the chain and put it back in, obviously.
Right. So, as you guys traverse downward, I need everyone for the first leg of the journey to make a Constitution saving throw. Because you guys are going cautiously, correct?
Yeah.
So you're slow as speed.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a slanted, right? And I'm carrying, so Harlan's just walking. He's not running.
22 buddies.
Boop. So let me roll for Rhea.
Everyone is anyone within 10 feet of me also gets a +2 on saving throws.
22 buddies.
Rhea,
Boop.
your fucking life is cursed.
Poor Rhea.
It's a 10. It's a 10.
Oh, true. It's a 10.
She's not close enough to Harlan.
Yeah, it's 10 feet range.
So is it just Max then?
It's Max and Cap. Yeah,
okay, so we're pretty smushed.
Technically Leroy.
Technically Leroy, yeah. Leroy's getting the most. He's like bound to him.
So descending. Let me double check this. All right, so those who fail take 9, and everyone else takes 4.
What was the failure?
10. DC's only 10.
Okay.
So just Rhea.
Mortimer takes 4. Rhea takes 9. And the rest of you take 4.
Morty,
you took
Morty
4.
got a 22.
You take half on a success.
Oh, lame.
Yeah. You still take some damage.
Ew.
But then you guys are immune to the follow-up, but Rhea has to make a dex save now. As the necrotic energy kind of pulls through Rhea, you see her foot start to slip out, but she catches herself and doesn't fall. She goes,
does guidance help with those? Can I see her kind of slip and
no,
maybe
it's ability checks, not saving throws. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a reaction. It's something you have to preemptively cast anyway.
And neither does Bardic. Yay, nay?
Bardic would, but that's yeah. If you
could I
to
see
throw
her
a
slip and kind of throw her a Bardic for next time if she needs it?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And I think I was just using this one for Bardic. All right.
I'll just say, Rhea,
shoot a Bardic her way.
This.
Yes, thank you.
How much was it? 5 damage on the save?
4 if you save.
4.
We have 4.
Yep, you all take 4. Lulu doesn't because she's flying, and Leroy's fine because he's being held.
Can Cap cast aid like after seeing her almost fall completely? I know that wouldn't help with like the saving throws or whatever, but
the only thing about it is you guys are in a single file line. You'd have to shuffle and switch places with Mortimer. And it's pretty precarious.
And I gave her
at this
Bardic,
stage.
so it should help because it's a D8. Hopefully.
She just looks to you all and says, I'll be fine, thank you. I apologize. I'll keep my head in the game.
Sure. Okay. Onward.
All right. Second length of the chain journey. Go ahead. I need more con saves.
Oof.
Oh no.
This one's not so
Oh
good.
no. Wait, I get a +3 because I'm right next to Harlan.
Right.
Oh, so 11.
Yeah, you get the bonus. So you succeed, Max, with the aura. This is +4, correct?
Yes, +2. It's +2.
+2.
Oh, +2. Oh, +2. Yeah,
Up to
so
me
you
above
get
10.
11.
Really?
Yeah, puts you above 10. Oof. Those who fail take 15 points of necrotic. Those who succeeded take 7. And I need those who failed to make a dex save, please.
Oh my god.
That'd be a 15 for me.
Just give me the spec, please. I just want the spec. Just give me the fucking spec.
We're getting there. Okay.
That's all I want. Did Burrito help me?
Harlan, you're fine. You keep your footing. Derva, you begin to fall off. Rhea immediately reaches out to attempt to grab you. She's going to make an athletics check.
Oh.
She's going to use that Bardic.
8. Okay.
Nice. She reaches out and grasps your arm and goes, I got you. And begins to pull you up back onto the chain.
Oh, thank you, Rhea. I'm like shaking.
It's all right.
Max wants to go home.
With that though, I do reach out to her and give her another Bardic. Since we're in a new.
All right. Hit her with Bardic. You guys are very close to the end of the chain. In fact, I'll go ahead and bring you into the map for that.
Oh, cool.
High off the ground, am I?
You're roughly 20, 30 feet off the ground. Let me... Sorry, I gotta rearrange everybody.
Can we just jump at this point?
Sorry,
sees the bones and is very excited.
Real quick.
This looks like the place in
Give
World
me
of
the
Warcraft,
bones.
Burning Crusade with the dragon.
Yes, it does. That's what I was thinking from that last map that has Illidan on it. Literally looks like Burning Crusade.
But you guys are able to you see the chain ahead of you, and as you are coming here, you see. Give me 1 second. Bring that.
Hey, it's that guy we talked to.
Shoot. Oh.
It's two of those guys we talked to.
You see these two creatures approaching, and we are going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, look. Oil shale.
Use the gun.
Oh, no.
Give me 1 second, and I'll take care of it here in a second. Because I got the thing here.
Ignore my copy roll then.
I'm ignoring it.
I'm ignoring it.
Thank you.
Ignore me.
Congratulations, you rolled a 1.
Ignore me.
It's like I don't really want to, work DM. I'm just gonna like highlight everything but do nothing. How does that sound to you?
If you
It's
could
like I don't
just
know if I
fix
really like.
my health, roll for me, also like rub my shoulders.
Yes.
Fix it.
Tradition continues with Harlan being under a 10.
But let me go ahead and do this here. Oh, and Lulu's here, so let me grab her sheet real quick.
Derva's so good on
Sweet
initiative.
old Lulu.
Leroy still has the neckiness name.
I thought I fixed it. I don't know why it keeps doing it.
Okay,
Like
now
I literally spent an hour fixing tokens, and I did test rolls, and it's fucked up again.
It's his maiden name. It's what his name was before Leroy. He's trying to make it come back, like a hit.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to have a turn anyway, so I'll take him off the order. Rhea, Derva,
Oh, I knew that. I just
Cat, Max, Lulu, Mortimer, Harlan, and the two Vrox and Brito.
Varak.
All right.
Are they flying?
Yes.
I'm back.
They managed to spot you guys as you were descending the chain. Only because you were moving cautiously, they didn't spot you until you were very low to the ground. So good job moving cautiously.
They would attack during that.
Yeah, if you would have dashed, it would have been mid-chain fight, which would have been far more dangerous.
That would have been bad.
They're flying. They're cruising about like 20 feet in the air currently.
Above ground.
Yeah, but they're flying directly at you. Because as you guys were descending, you suddenly saw like you guys are far away from the main fighting, but you could see like little skirmishes happening. And then suddenly these two creatures broke off from a skirmish and are flying towards you. They look like they may have already sustained some wounds, in fact.
Yeah, fuckers.
Nice. Come at me.
Which I'm actually going to roll for how much they've taken. Cool.
One has 1 point left. Wink at him.
But it's kind of bedlam in the areas around you where you see fighting. There's just mass amounts of fighting, not more than 100, 150 feet away from you. But we start the initiative here with Rhea, who takes her shield and is going to move 5, 10, 30 up to here. And then she'll use her action to dash to get off this fucking chain. Right down here. And she just kind of squares up to this one and says, "Come at me!" Derva. And Perito's currently on you, so he's just going to move with you.
Okay. Let's see.
And I'll say at this point, you guys don't feel a need to like be cautious. You're close enough to the ground that you can just kind of run down the chain from here.
Derva's going to just move up behind Morty because she doesn't need to be in range, and warm her hands up as she gets to finally use her Eldritch Blast. Oh! Shit.
So, make this you get 2 shots at your level.
I get 2 shots. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can hit the 6, right? Is that... I don't have to hit the 1d6. I can just hit the 6. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay.
You're just rolling really, really bad. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Chaos Bolt.
I just wanted to make sure, because I saw the 1d6 plus 6.
You guys see as these black lines of energy fly out from the up above you on the chain and just kind of fly by this rock that kind of dives out of the way and continues its course. Now kind of its sights locked on Rhea.
Perfect.
All right. Anything else?
No. Nope.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cap's going to bonus action Shield of Faith on himself.
All right.
And then he's going to cast Command Grovel at the one closest to Rhea.
You can only do one leveled spell a turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, then he runs towards Rhea.
Okay.
Yep.
So you are concentrating.
Yes.
And that's how long? Up to 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
All right, got it. There you go.
Sweet.
All right.
That's
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Max, your hand
right.
twitches.
Am I? It twitches. She hasn't attuned to it yet.
Yeah, I know.
Whatchamacallit?
This is lingering from the first attunement.
Is she's still on the chain? So will she still take necrotic damage if she stays on it?
You guys just recently took that last bout, so you figure you've got a couple of rounds before it happens again. If you remain on the chain for too long, it might happen, but right now you feel okay.
Unsafe this turn. Okay, so she is going to use sharpshooter at blue.
All right. Silvered arrows or no?
With silvered arrows, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, they're all going to be silver arrows. Ooh.
That hits.
My little computer's being really annoying today.
So 18 damage. Nice.
Nice.
And then the second shot, same deal.
All right. Oh yeah, that hits too. Go ahead. 20 damage. Nice.
Woo!
The two arrows fly and strike this creature as it's flying to Rhea, and it's like, and it looks in your direction, and its eyes narrow as it seems to be changing course.
Leroy's gonna hop off Harlan's shoulders, passes the thanks to him as he does, and then he's gonna go. I think how far can he go now?
He's got 40-foot movement.
40-foot movement. So he's gonna go to around where Cap is. So he's gonna go like right here, and then he'll have a bite ready for if anything comes towards anybody. If anything moves towards him.
And his bite now is down to a 5-foot reach. So.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then don't forget, he has that infused strikes thing within 30 feet.
Yeah, so if you'd like to, you can command his reaction to do that.
Okay. Yeah, let's command his reaction to do that. Infuse strikes instead of biting.
Okay. Well, he would use his reaction to try that on the Vrock, and it is immune to the poison.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Unfortunately.
We'll just bite.
Well,
okay.
Unfortunately, you would use his reaction to do that, and he couldn't prepare an action then, because it would take his reaction to use a prepared action.
I got you now. Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of the economy with the Drake Warden now. So keep that in mind.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And then Max is going to stay there for this round.
Lulu is going to look around and go, what should I do? Should I do something or just stay with y'all?
You should probably get off the chain.
Can you use your trumpet thing on that's real far away? What is it, a 20-foot radius?
Oh, I can do that.
On the red one?
On the red one.
She's flying, so she's not on the chain. That's right.
Yeah, she's flying. It's 85 feet. Oh, what's her movement? Oh shit, she's fast as fuck, dude. Hell yeah. She's got a 120-foot fly speed. What's the range on this trumpet? Trumpet. She'll do the Trumpet of Sparkles.
Ooh.
What's the range on it?
So sparkly, Lulu.
It's a 30-foot cone. So she can do that from back here. So she's going to fly up to here. And then you see Lulu reels back, and you see this blast of glittering sparkles. And just, good feelings flies towards this creature.
Oh.
And it has to make a Constitution saving throw. which it succeeds. However,
can I?
it does. Oh, it has disadvantage on this. It actually fails because of her ability.
Awesome.
So it'll take 17 points of radiant damage.
Lulu.
As she goes, "Here you go, you damn demon! Sparkles!" And just shoots him out. And then she flies back over here next to you. I hope that helps.
Oh, Lulu, you are just... Oh. I'm sorry I ever
We should have
doubted
used
you,
that on the
Lulu.
crab.
No, we were all within the same radius. She would have sparkled.
Yeah, it would have been all that. It would have hit all of you. It's a 30-foot cone. Yeah, you saw it was a huge like gown of sparkles that flew out. You're like, oh shit.
Does he still have sparkles on him? Like, is he sparkly now?
Yeah, he's got a slight bit of glitter because you can never get that
He's
shit out.
covered in
You're
glitter.
fucking
Lulu's
fabulous.
actually one of those doorstep glitter bombs.
Mortimer's gonna move here, and he's gonna go.
Penis?
All right. Let's see here. It's you love it, you know it. Magic missile. He's gonna cast that at blue. 3d4 plus 3. He's gonna cast that at first level. Pew, pew, pew. Ooh, nice. 10 points of damage. Harlan, you're up.
That demon's pretty stout.
Yeah. And they were already hurt coming here.
Right.
Whoops, I was muted. Harlan moves up here, and he prepares an action just to strike whatever gets close to him. And that'll be it.
Right. All right, it's this rock's turn. Speed is 60 foot.
What?
To the archer that was shooting him, flies around, and he is going to. Yeah, he's going to make.
Oh, I looked away for 5 seconds. What the hell, man?
Don't look away for 5
You
seconds.
shot him really badly.
You get 1 second.
Actually, what he's going to do is 20 feet. You watch as this creature reels back and begins to screech. I need Mortimer, Max, Lulu, Derva, and Perito to make Constitution saving throws.
Constitution. Big numbers.
Fuck.
Big money, no whammy.
Lulu,
yes.
What's her con? Ooh, Lulu's got +4 to con, okay. Ooh, she fails. All right. Derva.
No.
You become stunned.
No, thank you.
So does Lulu. As a stunned creature, you're incapacitated, can't move, and can't speak only faltering. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. It's this one's turn. It's going to swoop into here. And it's also going to screech. So Mortimer, Cap, Leroy, Rhea, and Harlan need to make con saves.
I'm just gonna roll off Max. Or just no, just kidding. Leroy has his thing.
Yeah. Con.
So Rhea would get my +2.
Alright, Rhea gets +2 for her con save. I mean, she rolled nat 20,
feels
baby.
bad.
Oh no.
Ooh, that was for Lyra.
Yeah, and he gets
All right.
+2. Can we take the 12?
He'll still fail. He'll still fail. So Leroy's stunned. Mortimer's stunned. And I think everyone else. Ooh, Red, Nat 20, Cap 23, Harlan 15. Let me double check 15.
17. I have my +2.
17. Your +2 is already factored in to your sheet when you roll.
Oh, is
Get
it?
an additional plus? Yeah. If you check it, the math, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, the numbers are bigger.
Yep. So yeah, but you still succeed, so you're good. You barely succeed, but it looks like Mortimer, Leroy, and Lulu and Derva, each one of them are stunned until the end of the Varrock's turns.
Next turns.
Oh, did you roll for Perito?
That's what I was just about to ask. I forgot to roll for Perito.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for him real quick.
14.
He succeeds.
Okay. Did we?
He gets his turn.
Did we take any damage for that, or it was just that?
No, it's just a stun.
Okay.
It's a big AoE stun. Yeah.
Kitty
the
cat.
DM's holding some punches the next time you see these.
Oh, dirty. Perito meows at me, seeing that I'm stunned, goes boop, 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 and bites this motherfucker.
All right, go for it. 5 misses. Claws.
What a bitch. Do they still need to make the wisdom save or no? Because it didn't hit.
No.
Okay.
It's only if it hits.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it says when the creature takes damage from Perito's bite.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Ray's turn. She's going to go up here and start not two-handing, but one hand swinging at this guy. 21 and a 22. Both of those are going to hit. It's one-handed damage, so 8, then 14. Nice. So that's going to be a total of 22 damage. She hacks into it twice. Derba, you are stunned. So you are unable to take any actions this turn.
Yeah.
I believe that's how that works.
I wasn't sure. I was reading it, and it just said I couldn't
So it's
move.
hold on, let me see. Incapacitated. Let me double check incapacitated because it gives you that status. Incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. I was wondering
So
if that's what that meant.
You could still technically take a bonus action if you'd like to.
What is? I think my bonus actions are only healing and striking, and so that would be a no. What actions?
I know it's a
Bonus
stun
action?
remove, but technically you'll have it till the end of the Rock's turn. So.
Yeah, I just have 2 weapon, healing word, and bardic, and I'm not throwing a bardic out.
All right, Cap.
Alrighty. Cap's gonna second level inflict wounds on this thing in front of me.
All right. Do the do, baby.
Whoop.
16 hits, doing 16 points of necrotic, which is one of the few things it is not resistant to.
Very nice. And then I'm gonna try to shield bash it.
All right. Strength save, correct?
Yes.
You said DC 14?
Yes.
599.
You're not able to knock it down on the ground.
Cap calls its father a hamster and abyssal.
An abyssal? Good. He knows. He knows these are demons.
Cap has seen these demons before.
Yeah. But it just kind of like frowns at you.
I never knew my father.
Max, your turn.
All right, Max is going to use sharpshooter on blue.
You would have disadvantage on the shot because it's within melee of you.
Oh, can she reach it with a short sword?
Yes, it's within melee. So yeah.
Okay. All right, then we'll do short sword, I guess.
All right. So we'll be able to sharpshooter, but you can take your swings.
Yeah.
10 misses. 17 hits for 9.
And then she is. Oh, she. Can I cast a spell and move?
Is it a bonus action spell?
Let me pull it up. Hold on. It's Zephyr Strike, so yes, it says it's underneath my bonus action tab.
Then yes, you could cast that and move.
So she's gonna cast Zephyr Strike so that she can move without being hit.
Grab my cat.
Don't grab the cat.
I'm sorry, it's a muffled word, so it's I
actually don't know why I put cast on that.
But she speaks Derva, so it's...
Yeah, she does. And then she's going to move farther back away. Can she just jump off the side of the spine? She's gonna go like down here. There.
She's jumping from here?
No, she kind of did a down by like where Morty was and then went down.
Okay. Yeah, no falling damage from that. That's about 5 feet up, so you're good.
Yeah. Okay, and then she's good there. And then Leroy's stunned, so he can't do squat.
Correct. And then let me go ahead. You are concentrating on.
And then with that spell, real quick, I think there's something else on that spell.
It's when you choose to expend it, you can add a D8 to an attack and give it advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Oh, did it not? I thought I. Hold on, let me double check this. 10 rounds, and then did I give it to you? There we go. It said I didn't have a token selected last time for some reason. There we go.
Was Max able to grab Perito, or would that have been an action?
It would have been her action. So yeah, unfortunately, Perito is still chilling.
Kitty cat.
Lulu's turn. She's stunned. Mortimer's turn. He is stunned. Harlan's turn.
You're probably muted.
Harlan's like, you fucker, stand still. He attacks this guy twice.
So they can't talk like the other one.
17 hits.
17.
They both hit. Well, they can speak, but only telepathically.
Oh.
8
and 9.
Oh, he's still hanging on.
Let me see.
He looks really hurt, but he's hanging on.
Nah, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. It's this rock's turn. It's going to fly up to the 2 it's got stunned. Still. It's going to make a beak and talon attack at Durva with advantage. It's the beak. That's a nat 20.
You said I don't get reactions? Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, unfortunately you cannot silvery barbs this one. So you're going to take it'll be the 2d6, which was 11. Let me check the math on this. 11, 3. So yeah, that was 11 plus another 12. So 24 points of damage from the first hit. And then 13 from the second.
Okay.
And yeah, after its turn ends, the stun fades from you as it's cackling menacingly above you. Lulu goes, "Oh no! Someone come help Derva!" It's this rock's turn. It's got let's pop it.
We don't need to pop anything. That's unhealthy.
It's in a
Please don't pop
desperate
any
situation.
demon zits near me.
Ew. Okay. We said no.
All right.
No means no.
You watch as it flutters its wings, and these toxic spores begin to spew out. I need everyone within that radius, which includes Max and Mortimer, to make Constitution saving throws.
Do we get the oh my god, are you serious? I got a nat 1.
Oh no.
Along with the spores.
Not the spore spec.
Spore spec. It's even worse.
And Mortimer. All right. Ray gets +2 from the aura, I believe. So she's good. Max fails. Harlan fails. Cap succeeds. Everyone who fails. So Max and Harlan.
Roll for Leroy.
Oh yeah, roll for Leroy as well. Actually, is Leroy?
He's
still immune. He's immune to poison. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So this does. He can't
That'd
be
be
affected.
awful silly
by
if he
this.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
He can't be affected by this ability. But Max and Harlan, you both become poisoned. So
also awesome.
How long does this last? Is there good poison? Oh, it lasts until you save. Okay. So Max, I'm just gonna set this at. We'll set this at 100 because. And then Harlan, it's the same thing. And then I believe. All right, cool. You guys are currently poisoned. And any creature that starts its turn in this aura of spores has to make the save as well. Actually, no, it goes away after that. We're good.
Okay. So when our turns come around, we don't have to make another save.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
So this will be back to 0. All right. Perito.
Bye.
That hits. Doing 1 point damage. It has to make a. I need to fix the spelling of that.
Please fail.
Please fail.
That would be so great.
My little kitty has avenged me.
Wisdom. Succeeds.
No!
13.
No! Silvery barbs!
You're rolling in a silvery barbs.
I don't know what it rolled, so no, because it probably rolled high.
Oh, it's whispering. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be whispering. I'll fix that. It rolled a 13.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna silvery barbs that. Get fucked.
Hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry, guys.
Oh, not
I
it's not silvery
whispering the
barbs.
rolls.
It's not silvery barbs. It's the other one. What is that? Hold on.
Oh, cutting words.
Cutting words. So just minus a.
All right.
D8. So I just.
So
roll
it fails
2.
then. Well, I rolled a 13, so. Oh yeah. So roll a D8. See if you roll.
Okay.
Higher than a 1.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. It is frightened.
Get fucked.
That's amazing.
And this is
this widow cat.
dagger. I
And
get
Dervish
an
for
opportunity.
As
So fuck
Durva,
you.
you just hear like the jingling of bells and a little laugh that only you can hear.
That's not creepy or
Jesus?
anything.
As this creature becomes frightened of whatever visage lies behind the veil of this little cat.
So it doesn't run away.
No, that is a different spell. That's
okay. I was thinking frightened. So
frightened just means it has disadvantage on attack rolls, and then it can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear, but it can still stay put.
okay. You should run.
All right. It's Rhea's turn. She's gonna try and hack this thing out of the air. Whoop. That'll do it. It only has 3 hit points left, so yeah, she handily just grabs this thing's arm, pulls it down, like in her shield hand. She's got it wrapped around her hand. She grabs its arm, pulls it down, and then swings wide with the blade and hacks its head off.
Nice.
Harlan sees another head fly off, and he looks at his spear dejectedly.
She'll just nod to Harlan and say, "Keep up," and she'll go 5, 10, 15, 5, 30 back up the chain towards the other one. Derva.
Mage Hand cannot do a strength check, right?
No.
Okay. Then fuck. I don't want to use a spell. Does this thing look hurt?
It looks pretty hurt. Not nearly as badly hurt as the other one below, but
And it takes disadvantage now on saves.
But it's disadvantage on its attack rolls, not saving
attack
throws.
rolls. Yeah.
You can read it in the thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to correct something on.
I'm going to vicious
I can't
mockery
fucking
so I
spell.
can. Oh no, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast so I can.
Those would be at disadvantage within melee range.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, ranged attacks are.
So I still get 2, and I can still use my bonus action to heal myself, though. So I'd have
Correct.
4 rolls.
So roll it again to
Okay.
see if that misses.
Yeah,
Because it's at disadvantage, so it
one
misses. So go ahead and roll your second attack at disadvantage. You can
That
control
misses.
click for that. Oh, well, it just misses.
Yeah.
And you still have your bonus.
And then I can heal. Okay. So then healing word. Boop. 8.
All right, you heal 8 hit points.
All right. I done.
Cat.
Alrighty. Cap is going to bonus action heal Derva.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
You only have 598 rounds left of concentration on your spell, by the way, just so you know.
Oh, good to know.
Because it's a 10-minute spell, so it's 600
Right.
rounds.
Did that say 5?
then-
It rolled up 5 on mine, but I don't see it on the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just
because
slow.
I have-
You got it.
All right.
Yeah, it's not slow. I
Alright,
have to manually roll it on there for some reason.
Oh.
All right. You heal Derva up with your bonus. Anything else?
Toll the Dead on blue, or the one in front of Derva.
All right. Wisdom save. Do these guys have anything special for saves? They do. They have magic resistance. So here we go. 14, I think, is a failure. He takes 14 points of necrotic.
Yeah, Wisdom 15 is the threshold.
Yeah, he fails.
Nice.
As the
That's a
bell
good.
tolls.
That's a good toll of the bell right there.
Yeah. Oh, you rolled a 12
for whom the bell
and a
tolls.
2.
Yeah. For whom the bell tolls starts playing in the background.
Anything else, Kat?
I'd call his father a hamster. That's it.
Okay, Max. You are up.
Right, so she's going to use her sharpshooter. And I'm just
-5. That's a miss. Arrow goes wide.
And my other one's still. Come on. Did it go? There we go.
Oh, another miss.
That really missed it. And then Leroy can hit from there, I believe. Well, he can move up. It's going to scoot up.
5, 10. Yeah, he can get up to him and attack.
So.
He'd have to move along the chain, and he'd have to be like up to here with his 40 feet.
I'll move in a second. Hold on. Push the
I
button.
got it. I moved him. You're good. Ooh, the lad. A net 20. So that is 7. A 6 is 13. He takes a big chunk out of this thing. But it's like barely flapping its wings still up in the air.
Fuck that.
Max cheers from afar.
Leroy.
All right, we're gonna be good for that.
Kill your family. He says it's draconic. All right, Lulu's turn. She goes, "Oh Lord, I'm just gonna. I don't want to blast this thing with y'all so close. I'm just gonna dodge." She takes the dodge action. Mortimer sees this creature. He's quite hurt. He goes, "All right, do we want the guarantee, or just an attack? What should I do?"
Lordy, fireball.
My fireball.
No, that'd be terrible. They'll cast a ray of frost.
Oh, so you'll throw fireballs at me, huh?
Oh, it was an accident. 10 points of damage. You watch as he's explaining this. The rock just gets clipped out of the sky by a frost bolt or a ray of frost. He's like, "I'm really sorry, Holland. I didn't mean to." As the
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
Jervis slaps it as it goes down and goes, "Yay, Morty!"
What is this?
Oh.
Does this poison go away or what? What does it do?
Good point. Hey, at the start of your turn, you take. Oh, I should have done this for Max too. Well, we'll give her a second. You take 8 points of poison damage.
Woo!
Max, you would have taken 1. Both of you need to make con saves again. The poison is gone from your system after you take that damage. Yeah. It was until you saved or something cured the poison. So we had 1 round of you guys taking the damage, and then we would have worked it out from there. But you saved, so you're good.
I could remove poison, so it wasn't gonna last too long.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of forgot about it for a second because I was like, you could just get rid of this shit. Who cares?
Oops.
Yeah, you guys.
Still waiting on my disease immunity to kick in at some point. Oh god. Where's all the disease at? So I can go stand in it.
Why would you want to be diseased?
Ew.
I can't be diseased. That's the magic.
Ew. Is it because of that painting? Do you have PTSD? You want to talk about
No,
it?
it's because I'm. It's because I'm filled with righteous fervor.
You can talk about it. It's okay. I don't know if I'll listen, but we can talk.
I'm slightly divine, y'all.
Eventually, you'll lose concentration on the spell as you guys will be here more than a minute before anything happens.
Yeah, which means Rhea loses that bardic too.
Yes. And as you guys finally get down there, Lulu goes, "Oh, that was really harrowing. Well, hey, you know what? I just remembered something. I know that there was this place. It was called Fort Knucklebone, and there were some what do you call them? Those bird people who like mimic people. What are they called?
A
Kenku.
A kinku, yeah.
Kenku. Yeah, they're the little black birds. I remember that they know me. I know them. Maybe that's a good place to look for if we can find it.
Cap has the map, right?
Yes, he does.
Cap, is that labeled on your map?
Cap has an abstract diagram of hell.
Yeah,
Cap just shows everybody like what he has. It's not so much a map, so much of it as a warning, really. If anything.
Yeah, a cursory glance at the map, you don't see anything that would be labeled Fort Knucklebone.
It's probably
In
that
fact,
eye.
there are no words on this map whatsoever.
It's probably that eye of Sauron. You should head there.
I'll go ahead for fun and put us on the map so you can
Does
see.
anything look like a knuckle?
Not the eyes.
Looking at the map, no.
Damn.
But if you guys would like to, you can give me either survival or perception checks.
Ooh.
Harlan thinks we need to go to the Sarlacc pit.
No, not the Sarlacc pit.
Fucking Sarlaccs.
All the way up north towards that castle-looking thing.
You said survival or perception?
This guy?
Yeah, Sarlacc pit.
Survival or perception, yeah.
This is exactly the map that he was given. So these circles with little symbols in them, are they a language that any of us would know?
No.
Okay. Damn, what the fuck?
The circles just in the symbols, you can't make them out.
Okay.
They vaguely like depict like a zone.
I just wasn't sure if they were a language. They were supposed to like be a language.
Nothing that would be recognizable.
Okay.
It's almost like the scribblings of a madman.
Gotcha.
Cat 24. With a 24 cap. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna copy something from another map. I gotta go get, the namesake here.
A fort, huh? Fort.
You vaguely make out that you guys are roughly in this region.
Oh, fuck.
As far as you can tell. And again, it's extremely hard to figure by the horizon, but you're just kind of like seeing like some large spires to the north that look like something. You think those might be whatever this is on the map. And then looking to the south, you see like what appears to be like a tower that you can kind of make out. And again, it's hard to gauge a distance, but you get that general vibe. But furthermore, you do see kind of to the west in this area here what appears to almost look like a giant hand.
Yes.
In the distance.
Guys, I have found our location.
It's the eye, isn't it?
With a with an infinite sparkle in his eye, he very confidently gazes upon his location and is like, that way.
Is it in the shape of a fist?
It's in the shape of your mom. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
Guys,
moms are coming into this.
Guys, since when does the Flaming Fist have a fort down here?
Do you guys see the little red box I made?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's generally where you see this like hand like visage. Well, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be Fort Knucklebone. We should go.
You said this is lava, right? Is it like a hardened?
This isn't a lava, and you guys are pretty close to it. You see what appears to be this strange viscous river, like this Icarus red color that's not lava.
Does it look like the stuff that he was standing in? That not Oltus. Oh my gosh, Uldar was standing in.
Older Ravengard?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I still call her
and you've heard this thing referred to before is the river Styx.
River Styx. Okay.
Looks like
Which
it's
is
a
all
river
you can
of
assume
liquid
this
to
is.
me.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Shall.
We shall.
I'm not jumping in that. That's
No,
gross.
don't to the fist.
No, towards the
Knuckle.
fort.
Knuckle bone.
I said that way. I said
His
that way.
eyes
Let's
are
go that way.
gleaming. Come on. Cap's eyes don't
so you
gleam.
guys begin to make your way to Fort Knucklebone.
Court Knucklebone. Or Court Fucklebone.
So
Court
much fuckle.
Fucklebone. So much kerfuckle.
What are these eldritch horrors to the southwest here? These
They're eldritch
floating
horrors.
green things. Yeah, right.
Hard to say.
They're brains.
Hard to say.
You ever played StarCraft? Us poor people play it all the time.
To be honest, no.
It's
I've
the
never played
Overmind.
StarCraft.
Right. So.
Terrify identifies as poor.
You begin to head over to Fort Knucklebone and find yourself after moving with purpose for a while, you eventually will make it to the outskirts of this fort. So let me go ahead and grab all your guys' tokens.
I want to get Cap that sword.
Come on, you
It's a massive sword.
Just a massive fucking sword.
I think Harlan needs it. That's bigger than a berserk sword.
He'd definitely behead people with that sword.
I think that's bigger than everyone here combined.
I'm gonna get Harlan's horse that sword.
You guys arrive at the outskirts of this large fort, and you see around it are these walls that seem to be like made of canvas and bone, and you see what appear to be like mechanical parts of like machines strewn all over the place, and you see this little entrance here at the front. And as you approach it, you'll see three little gnomish looking figures. Kind of with these red beady eyes and sickened teeth and these red caps on their head that almost look like they're dripping. And as you approach, this one over here goes, "Hey, who are you?"
I'm Derva. Who are you?
Derva? Ha! That's a silly name.
Hey, fuck you.
And you watch as all of them kind of laugh. Silly name, Derva. Well, that's like Darva, right? Says this one. Yeah, Darva.
Derva glances.
Harlan laughs heartily and says, "You got that right."
Hey, this is Fort Knucklebone. What the fuck do you want?
What's your name? You never gave me your name.
My name's none of your fucking business, lady.
Harlan goes, "That's a really weird fucking name, guys."
It's a really weird.
Yeah, that's right. None of your fucking business. That's my name.
And you're none of your fucking business?
Can I call you Nunya?
Sure.
Can I
this
call you
guy
No
here
Balls?
is go fuck yourself. He points to the other one. And this one's good as Rob Job.
Oh. Oh my.
Anyway, what do you want?
I would like a hot bath and a massage and a coffee.
Sounds like you need to find a wandering emporium.
Is there one nearby?
It's wandering, idiot. Of course it's not nearby. Or it might be.
Wow, you sound pretty fucking dumb. Change your name.
Yeah, should I name it to Dumva, like your name? And they all start laughing.
Okay, Derva's feeling very bullied and would like to talk to HR.
Max could shoot him.
Oh, you want to see HR, huh? Well, that's Mad Maggie.
I would love to talk to Mad Maggie. Mad Maggie seems like my speed.
Oh, you want to talk to Mad Maggie? And they all huddle together and begin to talk to each other.
Derva doesn't understand that they're making
They want to go
him
see. He goes, hey, before you can enter Fort Knucklebone, you have to do something for us.
kill you.
I mean, if you want to attack us, you'll have about, I don't know, 100 of us coming down on you. If you want to die.
That sounds like a very bad problem that maybe, a condom could fix.
That's a sexual joke.
And it wasn't a very good one either.
Was it?
It's really bad. She basically said we could bukkake our boys. He looks at the other ones, they all kind of nod to each other.
I look back at Max and, what's a bukkake? It sounds like a really fancy drink.
It's not.
Hey, look.
Very salty.
Listen. It's not hard. All you have to do to get in.
That's what she said. Harlan yells out loud.
Is slap that guy's ass. They point at Harlan.
Derva slaps his ass.
They all chuckle. all right, hold on. That was easy. That's too easy. All right,
Nope. You don't get a change. Come on.
No. We're in charge here. No. How about you eat some dirt off the ground?
I'm poor. I pick up dirt and eat it.
Holy shit, she did it! They're all like laughing uproariously. What else can we get her to do? Pick up some of the metal and throw it at that lady. They point to her, Rhea.
Oh, you don't fuck with Rhea. That's too far.
You've gone too far.
Are they standing on this heaving pile of metal?
Yeah, they're up they're about 20 feet up on like a almost like a wooden rampart that's over a gate.
Gotcha. Okay.
They go, all right, that was a bit much. Sorry. You don't have to throw that. Go ahead. Can you do a handstand?
Easy peasy.
Make an acrobatics check. You fall down and they all laugh.
Are we good?
Oh, God. All right. Can you sing a song?
I'm a bard.
Yeah, well, can you sing a song?
A, B, C, D, L, M, N, O, P, F, G, Y, N, X, P, W. Fuck.
You see them dancing, and this one kicks this one with this heavy metal boat. It goes, flies off the side. That was great. What a great song. You asshole, you hear from the other side of the fence. As he scurries back up.
We good?
All right, Can you,
Are we playing red light, green light, dynamite, boom here? Let's go.
You know what? Fuck it. The door's not even locked. Go ahead, come in.
Awesome.
As you're able to walk
Holy
in.
fucking shit. Guys, we're in the middle of Ironforge.
So, is everybody kind of going in?
Yep.
Remember, we'll follow. So we'll Rhea.
I think my concentration's probably done by now.
Yeah, you're probably done with that after the trial. So there you go. As you guys come in, you see around this camp several things. I'm going to describe them before you guys move further in. You see a multitude of these red-capped gnomes walking around the camp. You also see these smaller looking creatures.
God, it's ugly.
With a kind of a similar looking thing, beady eyes and sharp teeth, but they're tinier.
Frickin' murlocs.
Are they next to me? Can I kick it on accident because it scared me?
No, it's one of them's up here and the other ones are over here, like digging through junk. You see a ton of junk all over the place. You also see right here is this large machine that's being worked on by these two.
Looks like a crustacean.
Kenku.
Oh.
Who are working on the machine. And then outside of that, to the northeast, you see what appears to be this floating fiery skull, just floating around jauntily.
I want it.
And then to the far north, you can see a bunch of those little tinier creatures harrowing this very large, strange-looking abomination, and you see it's like almost dancing for them.
Centipede.
I didn't need to see that human centipede thing.
Centipede-esque.
Max is gagging. She can't even hold it back.
How does it smell in here?
But as you enter, you see these, and you also see kind of perched up on the edges of the entryway are these two little ravens watching you enter. But as you enter, you see this Kenku stops working, looks in your direction, and flutters its wings and says, "Oh no!" And then looks to this one, and then it goes, "She's back! I should tell her!" And then begins to run off.
You said she's back?
She's back? Oh,
yep.
It's Lulu. It's Lulu.
Lulu.
And you watch it run off to
Max
the north.
Lulu.
Disappear. And the last thing you do see is like kind of under this large fist-like structure that's is like tent flaps that kind of go around in a big circle below, blocking vision.
Okay.
We up high?
You're down low. You guys are beneath this watch.
Oh,
tower.
so I can walk off this thing?
Yeah. Sorry, it's a bit hard
thing.
to do like that. And
Arlo walks up to the Kenku guy and goes, "What's up?"
You see this Kenku looks to you. And the rest of these guys just seem to be keeping watch or digging through junk right now. But you approach this Kenku and goes, "Well, good day, mate."
What's going on, man?
You know. And he kind of clanks a wrench against this machine.
Why'd that guy run off?
He's got business.
What kind of business?
You know.
What if I didn't know?
Well, I guess that's your problem.
That sucks. What kind of business, what's this thing you're working on here? Looks cool.
Demon grinder.
Oh man, you grind demons with this? That sounds awesome. I hate demons too.
Hell yeah, brother.
Harlan's bored and he keeps walking around.
Have a good day.
I think Max and Derva both heard that about the Lulu and want to know if Lulu had a reaction to him being like, "She's back."
Yep, that's what Max
was
thinking.
Yeah, I remember these two. I've seen them before.
Good or bad?
Well, I don't remember it too much. I just remember that I was here at one point and they helped me.
They helped you,
I don't
but they're
remember
running
exactly
now?
how. Well, yeah, that's all I can really remember. I'm sorry.
Harlan yells at everybody and says, "Let's go to the tent."
Watch out for Mad Maggie, says that one.
Why?
I asked this dude who Mad Maggie is.
You know. He's the boss.
We don't know. That's why we're asking.
You gotta stop saying that. We don't know.
What's your boss like?
She's a goodly soul. And you guys would know from Kenku that they're only able to mimic voices they've heard.
Yeah.
So you're getting like approximations of a conversation.
Gotcha.
We've experienced the Kenku. I don't know. Harlan's just like, "Let's go," I guess. He keeps walking up this way.
Yeah. Watch out for Mad Maggie. They wave at you.
He senses. Does he sense any threat whatsoever?
Do an insight check.
Derva puts on her eyes.
Oh, the insight for Harlan. You don't. It's hard to read a Kenku. But the way it's gesturing doesn't make you feel like you're under threat immediately. Like the phrase "watch out for Mad Maggie" is like, you should probably go talk to Mad Maggie. You interpret it as that rather than like, watch out, she's gonna hurt you kind of thing.
Yeah, Harlan just keeps walking towards the tent. He's like, "Hey, Lulu, come with me. Walk with me. Let's go see this guy, Maggie."
All right. I'll have to move you guys through into the tent.
Damn it, Burrito. Get up here.
Burrito dead.
Let me grab you guys because you can't move through the barrier. So
It's protected with holy magic.
As you come into this room, you see again a bunch of like it's almost like these. The best way to describe it is motorcycles in this room. In various states of repair or disrepair. Some of them look more pristine than others. These other larger machines that are like almost like chariots. And then this kind of nastier looking one that has like these spinning blades attached to it. Or they're not currently spinning, but there's like saws and like a wrecking ball attached to it.
Oh.
Harlan's like,
it looks
man,
like
this looks like an episode of BattleBots.
Yeah. It's very like Mad Max looking type vehicles. They have all sorts of like devil skulls and iconography and all sorts of like twisted metal and jagged spikes on these what I like to refer to as Ben-Hurs, which are the little spikes on the side of the wheels that they use to like hit other wheels.
The chariot stuff.
Yeah, like very chariot like stuff. And you see up to the north this Kenku was pounding on the door. Look out for Mad Maggie! As the door opens, and you hear a voice go, "What's going on, Clonk?" "We've got visitors." "Oh, visitors! She's back!" "What? She's here?" And he turns this way, and you see this figure step out.
Oh, God.
Grandma! It's my grandma!
Hunched over woman with like these bone horns and like this bone helmet, something that Cat might appreciate, on her head, and these red tinged goggles, elongated face and nose. Sees all these people entering, and she spies Lulu, and she goes, "What did I say? Clock, go back to your work, dearie." And you see him go, "Yes, ma'am." Gives a little salute, and
What about that
begins to like
wing?
scurry
Does she have wings?
past you guys. No.
Okay.
That's from another part of the picture that's not there. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't able to cut it out. So,
it looked like it was kind of like
little...
on her shoulder, like maybe it's like shoulder pads. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah. It's I'll tell you later. But yeah, she approaches and she goes, Well, it's good to see you all. It is, dear sweet Lulu. Oh, you know me?" She'll fly up a bit. "Oh, I know you quite well, Lulu. It's been a while. Why are you back in hell? I thought you left."
Harlan's like, "You've seen her before?"
"Oh, yes, little Lulu came to our camp some time ago. She was running from something. But she told me that..."
Do you know what happened to her last time she was here? She can't remember a lot of stuff.
"Oh, no, I'm not 100% certain. I tried to ask her if I could dig into her memories, but she didn't want to at the time. She said she had to leave, so I helped her get out of Avernus."
Oh.
Interesting.
Yes. You see this red cap over here slap this one in the face and take something from him, and this one slaps him in the face and takes something from him, and they laugh at each other.
Harlan chuckles a lot.
No, don't mind the red caps.
It's Harlan goes, "Mad Maggie, I presume."
"Yes, I am Mad Maggie."
Why are you so mad?
Dearie? "Well, because there's a bunch of assholes riding up on my turf. That's what makes Mad Maggie mad."
Oh, well, Harlan's like, "Apologies for the intrusion, but we're here by no means of aggression, just simply looking for some assistance."
If you were here to the grass, I would have assumed you'd attack the gates.
True. True. And he glances back at
And then
Derva
I would
and
have had
winces.
to tear you all apart. It would have been terrible. Terrible.
True. That would have been awful to watch somebody else get ripped to shreds as I sat behind and did nothing.
Derva's poking his bike.
Well, anyway, oh, what? So you're here for peaceful? It's so good to see you. Are you sure I can't help you get your memories back?
You can help her get her memories back?
Oh, yes, I can. I can dive into people's dreams and memories, dearie.
Lulu? We could find...
Yeah, I mean, if y'all think it's a good idea.
I think it would help us be able to find, what's her nuts? I can't, think. Zariel.
Oh, you're seeking Zariel, are you?
We are.
Well, Lulu's Zariel's best friend, I guess.
Yes, that's what she told me last time, and I was very interested to learn more.
Do you know anything about Zariel?
Oh, Zariel. Oh, blessed Zariel. What a woman. She's this most fascinating creature, a fallen angel who fell from the grace of the celestial path and became the Duke of Avernus. Her mighty armies and her unwavering hatred of demons. It's a beauty to behold. All that regret and pain and sorrow. Ooh, it's delicious.
Delicious?
Nice.
No. Yes, you see her salivating slightly, and I'm sorry. I need to keep my composure, I guess.
Maybe...
Can I call you Grandma? You look like my grandma.
Derva wants to kind of pull
What'd
Lulu behind her.
Toast?
What?
What'd you say, Toast? About
I
grandma?
said, I'm talking. Can I call you Grandma? You look like my grandma.
Oh, well, that's quite sweet of you, dearie, but call me Mad Maggie or Maggie is fine.
Oh. Harlan has no idea what his grandmother looks like. He just wanted to call her Grandma.
Derva sees her salivating and pulls Lulu behind her. Or ushers Lulu behind her.
You misunderstand. I mean no harm. It's just, the nature of my being, we feed off of dreams.
Which is why I now do not want you to touch her dreams. You understand, right?
Oh, but you're looking for Zariel, are you not? You're looking to find out what's in Lulu's little noodle.
Not at the cost of Lulu.
I can promise you that no harm will come to her if I can just glimpse her memories of Zariel. That's all I want.
Harlan looks at Lulu and says, "This is your decision. This is your mind. She'll be jumping in."
Well, I mean, if it'll help you, I don't see a problem. She just wants to peek in my memories and isn't going to hurt me.
Are you a devil or a demon?
Oh, dearie. Me?
Yes.
Let's just say that I am neither.
Harlan looks back. She's a sweet old lady. Leave her alone.
Yes. You can make Arcana checks, kind of observing this lady.
Jesus
Christ. Spec hits you in the
eye. Fucking, you need to dust
assures
this
you
place.
that it's totally fine.
Harlan doesn't care what she is.
The spec hits you in the brain.
Oh god, it's really deep in there, guys. You really got to clean this place. You got so many dwarvos. I can't see. My eye hurts.
Gnomos.
But she just kind of clasps her hands and just goes, "Ah, look of consternation, I see a demonic speck has hit you in the eye as you've tried to think. But
It happens a lot lately.
what
I
you
don't
need
understand.
no, they're all over the place here. But I assure you, I am neither devil nor demon."
Pinky promise, and I hold my pinky out.
She puts her wrinkly pinky out. Pinky promise.
I
He
smell my
takes
pinky.
Dorva's pinky.
I want to smell my pinky. Does it smell gross?
I don't know, does it?
You tell me. It's your character.
That's your fucking character. I don't know how she keeps her pinkies.
Derva only buys one black TP, so it probably does stink.
Or okay, whatever. I think it's Lulu. I think it's your choice. I agree with Harlan. Oh God, that hurt. I agree. Yeah.
I think Cap chimes in and encourages Lulu to do it.
All right. Well, if you think it's a good idea, then sure, we can do it. Second. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. If we're going to do this, then we need to prepare some things, or at least I need to prepare some things. Some time.
I don't season my meat.
Probably. Neither do I, but rituals like this need time. Give me about, let's say, 8 or so hours, and I should be able to prepare everything. And feel free, avail yourself of the fort. This room, she'll point to north, is off limits. However, anywhere else you may feel free to go. I'll be here, and she'll point to this northern chamber, preparing the ritual. If you can do anything to help her out, that's always nice.
What's in the off-limits room, huh?
You see a fire pit with like ember and ash burning in it, and some like kind of sitting areas.
Awesome. Sit.
Cap asks her where he can get a helm like hers.
Oh, I see. You have a wonderful shield of both. Well, let's just say if you do good things for Mad Maggie, maybe Mad Maggie gives you her helmet.
I can't. I can't
Give
move
me your
Leroy.
bones.
Can you move
And Cap
Leroy
walks
in
away.
here? Me, Max.
All right.
Cap
Well, it sounds like we have an accord. It's locked.
Oh, okay.
They say, "Hey, get out of here."
I call his mother a whore.
Yeah? Well, your mother is a super whore. How you like that?
Oh no.
Well, my dad could beat up your dad.
Yeah, well, my dad left 20 years ago, and I don't know where the fuck he went. What's the big deal?
Cap laughs at him.
Derva peeks out the store and says, "Did he go for milk?"
Yeah, I heard he left for milk. Yeah, he left for milk. He left for milk. You're right.
I point at this guy and laugh.
Yeah, you left for milk. Yeah, at least he didn't leave for cigarettes like yours. Hey, fuck you. They give each other the finger.
Well, I guess if we're waiting around for a lot of time, Harlan's gonna step outside real quick, summon his horse, and let it stand out there.
All right.
Derva
and then kind of just chill, I guess.
Derva and Max are gonna spoon and take a long rest since it's about the time of a long rest.
Okay, you're gonna not explore the camp at all then?
Fuck no.
I'm gonna explore.
I got a nice little fire. Derva's hurting. She like had some aches in her back.
Cap's looking for a side quest.
Side quest.
You can take a short rest if you'd like.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, I'll do a short rest.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, you could ignore the entire camp if you.
No,
like to.
I just Derva's like hurt, so like she just wants to sit because she was smacked pretty hard.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a quick short rest in that time, Harlan can summon his warhorse.
Can you give Max one?
Yes.
I mean, she said 8 hours, right?
She
or
did.
She
yeah.
said...
But that's if you don't want. If you literally just want to sit there and do nothing for 8 hours, yes.
I mean,
like That's what I'm saying. Like they want to go explore, but like Derva's like fuck it.
Because some of your party's going to go out, and Cap wants to go check things out. So it's up to
Okay.
you if you want to join him or not.
He's gonna find a side quest. I'm gonna take a short rest, and if he, because it's only an hour, right?
Yeah.
And then can I let him know, hey, come back and let me know what you find out. I just need to lay down for like a second.
Yeah, I think Harlan's gonna do the same thing.
So you got everybody but Cap is going to take a short rest.
Oh shit! How do I do that?
Cap, Rhea will join you.
Okay.
Looking around because she doesn't want you to go alone because she's just kind of eyeing this whole place pretty warily.
Yeah,
I'm
Harlan's
inside
inside this place now, and he honestly didn't see anything that interesting outside, so he's like, whatever.
I'm gonna peek outside the door and ask Morty if he wants to snuggle with us.
Sure, I guess. 1 second. I'm trying to get her sheet, sorry.
You're good. How do I do this? I hit short rest and now I have like multiple buttons with Warlock and Bard.
That's just hit dice you can use.
Actually, I think in here is the more interesting place for Harlan anyways, because all these murder machines are in here. Instead of the one giant one outside, it's got all these tiny ones. These are cool shit.
Alright, so Mortimer will join you guys in here. Lulu's just gonna hang out there too. So, Rhea's with the cat. Your horse says, "Where the fuck are we?"
We're in hell. And Harlan sits in this thing.
Shit.
And he lounges in this chariot thing.
All these for Max.
Where the fuck are we?
Alright, Max heals up with her short rest. Mortimer's also going to short rest. 19. Alright, that's his short rest. Okay, so I'm juggling all those stat sheets. You should be able to move your horse too. And Rhea will just look to Capo and be like, alright, well, I guess we'll take a look around.
Cool.
I'll pull you guys out.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, let's go talk to these bird people. See if they need help with their war machine.
All right.
I got
We'll
26 back.
And yeah, you see these two. Actually, give me 1 second. I need to jump to this. Yeah, you see these two kind of working on this machine. This one's kind of like scratching its head with one of its talons, staring at it and goes, I don't really know what the fuck's going on.
Cap asked if he could help with the machine.
And I will turn back and go, you want to help?
Yes.
Have a look. It's going to gesture to the machine.
All right. Cap takes a look at the machine.
All right, go ahead and make a Arcana or Investigation check. Rhea will help you, so you have advantage.
Okay, thank you. All right, this is a little better. At least I didn't get specked.
You spend some time, and you realize that it looks like there's a gear in here comprised of spikes from some sort of demon that surges with demonic energy that's causing a malfunction in this machine.
Cap communicates this to the what's this guy's name, or what type of person is he?
This Kenku here.
Kenku, yeah. I communicate to the Kenku.
He makes almost like a sound effect. He goes clonk.
Yes, clonk indeed. Need to remove or replace.
Right.
Oh, Clonk is his name.
But how?
Grab it and remove.
He'll go in and he'll pull the part out. Do another check for me. Same kind, Arcana. You discern that the effect that's upon this could be gotten rid of with a protection from good or evil or a dispel magic.
I don't have either of those prepared. I have protection from energy and remove curse right now. Could I take time to prepare it?
You would know that Mortimer has access to protection from good and evil.
All right. Well, let's go get Mortimer and try to remove this then.
All right.
Harlan also has it. If it's been a while already.
Oh, if you want to grab Harlan, he has it as well.
Let's say we're snuggling.
Right. If Harlan's done with his short rest, I'll go back and inquire about his assistance.
All right.
He's just snoozing on that chariot over there.
I'm gonna grab you guys. You and Ray return up to here. You see this horse looking around like, holy shit.
Is he like panicked, like stomping around and stuff?
It's just like a very odd, quizzical look on his face.
He's a celestial horse, guys. He's not used to being in hell.
Flex. So Cap goes over to Harlan and tells him about the machine and wants to help Clonk because he likes birds.
Harlan wakes up. Oh, what's going on?
My dude, I need your assistance with this gear in there. They're in Clonk's machine.
Harlan begrudgingly gets up. This chariot was very comfortable.
I owe you one, buddy. I'll make you a very nice sword.
You come down, and Clonk sees you. He's still got the part. And he goes, "So what will it be?"
What do you want me to do? Harlan says.
Please, protection from good and evil on this gear here.
I guess Harlan channels energy through whatever he needs to.
All right. You cast it on the gear, and you watch as this strange demonic energy just dissipates from it. And the gear no longer is cursed by whatever was causing it to malfunction. You see Clonk raise it over his head and goes, da 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 da. And he puts it back into the machine. He goes, "Oh, yikes, mate." Gives you like a firm pat on the shoulder. As you as well, Cap.
Nice. Cap, thanks the bird for being a bird.
Thank you for being a friend.
That one. Let's see. Do we have time for another one? How long did that take?
It didn't take long. A little less than.
All right.
It took a little over an hour because Harlan got his nap in.
All right.
As you guys are working, you see this skull float up, and you go, "Hello."
Harlan turns around.
Hello, skull. Give your bones.
No, I do like your show. My name is Barnabas. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Your name is Bonabas?
Would you like to be my new mace?
Floats back slightly. No. I saw that you were helping good dear Clonk with something, and I was wondering if you might be able to aid me.
What's up?
That depends.
All right. Well, so he'll open his jaw, and you see his teeth, and one of them are missing. You see the missing one? And he's got like a
it's missing
to the way that. And he kind of whispers, "Look, one of these assholes," and he kind of gestures towards the red caps, "by the name of Grubba. One of his asshole friends hit me in the head, knocked out one of my fucking teeth and ran off with it. If you could get it back for me, that would be great. Because this, and he, again, I can't do it talking, but he's like making whistling noises as he speaks. His fucking whistling is driving me nuts.
You know which one it was?
Like I said, Grubba was the one who ran off with it.
Right, like these guys all look the same to me. Do you know which one that is?
Yes, that's the fucking problem. They just have names, and I don't know which one's Grubba.
Harlan sighs heavily.
Cap also is exasperated. The nearest red.
I think he was, and he gestures in this direction. I think he was one of these assholes over there to the east.
Cap heads over there and starts asking who Grubber is.
Also, I want to have my horse with me too, sitting on top of it.
What a fucked up place.
Yeah, but Harlan comes over here.
Can we help you?
Who the fuck is Grubba?
I'm Grubba. What the fuck do you want?
Harlan slaps him.
He slaps you back.
Oh my god.
Give me that fucker's tooth.
What fucker's tooth?
That he points at the floating skull back there.
Oh, that idiot? He's got lots of teeth. What the fuck does he need one tooth for?
He needs one he's missing, and he wants it back.
Oh my
god.
What
if I said no?
What if I said yes and I intimidate him?
All right, both of you can roll intimidations.
And 19.
19. He looks at you and he goes, whoa, calm the fuck down. I don't have it. I don't have the tooth anymore.
Go find it.
Well, I find it. Well, we think it's like lucky, so we just give it to other red caps to use for luck.
Can I call bullshit?
You can do an insight check if you'd like. He's being honest. They're passing it around apparently as a lucky charm.
I ask him who's the last person to have it.
I think that asshole, he points up there to the one north. What?
Is it under Derva's pillow?
Cap has Rhea go ask him for it, or Harlan. I want to stay with this one.
Rhea will go up. Do you have the tooth? And he goes, and he slicks back his hair a little bit and across the cap, and you realize now that you're closer to them that these caps are blood soaked, and that's what the red tinge is. He like slaps on the ground. He goes, "Well, pretty lady, maybe I know where it is. You want to hang out or talk or whatever."
Harlan comes up on his horse and
nice horse.
Raises the horse, jumps back.
You're ruining my steez here a bit.
He slams the horse slams the hooves down really hard enough to shake the ground, and he's like, "Tooth now."
Make an intimidation check.
Son of a bitch.
What was that? Like a little pony trot? I don't have it. But like I could tell you, this pretty lady, she wants to and maybe get a drink or something. We can talk about it.
I jump off the horse and I slap him.
He slaps you back.
No.
Rhea just steps away. Hey, man, what's your fucking problem? I was trying to mac on this girl, and you're getting all in my fucking biz.
I get down to his level. I'm like, I saved your life. If you mac on her,
he stands up a little taller.
She will chop your head off.
Hey, look, if that fine tall drink of water wants to chop my fucking head off, I call that a good day.
Do it.
Hey, Rhea, this guy says we can chop his head off.
Oh, he does. She'll step forward, pulling her blade. I'm gonna make her roll an intimidation. I'll give her advantage because you're helping.
Yes,
it's a good setup.
She doesn't have good intimidation.
Damn.
He's like,
Oh man.
she ain't gonna do it. She's got the look at her like getting 2 shoes. She sighs, looks to you, and just like, I can't just.
Can I have my horse sit on him?
Sure. Your horse comes up, says, "Hey!" Make a strength check. We'll call this. Hold on, let me grab the red cap sheet here.
What the fuck? Can I have my horse sit on him?
I'm glad you guys actually went through the camp because I love these guys.
Puts his rear just right on him.
Let me make sure I don't have whisper rolls on this. Give me 1 second. Never whisper rolls. There we go.
They're from afar.
All right, I'm considering this a grapple, so he's gonna roll his strength against. Oh, he pushes the horse away. Get that booty off me. He just like moves back. Look. And these 2 come up. Hey, what's the problem here? What's the problem? Hey, what's going on? You guys are fucking with our friend?
Harlan's like he's looking bloodshot in his eyes. He's like, I got up from my nap. I'm looking for a goddamn tooth. Give me the fucking tooth.
You got plenty of teeth in your own mouth there, buddy.
For the skull. Guy back there. He points at the thing.
Yeah, you got a skull? Oh, that guy?
That
He's
guy.
dead. Yep. Hey, we got a better deal for you. I know this one walks up. I know you want that tooth or whatever, but like, what would be funnier is if you just fucking dumped Barnabas into the ground and broke another tooth out.
Oh my god.
He sucks. And there's just one of him, and there's like a bunch of us.
Bullies.
Cap hears this and is like, "No, we need the tooth. Tooth now." Oh,
You see this one's running off.
god damn it!
Look. And this one walks up. Hey, man, we don't want any trouble. We don't need to get rough and tumble here in Mad Maggie's. We work for Mad Maggie, by the way. Yeah, we work for Mad Maggie.
Yeah, it's
So,
so
like,
does that floating
go-
flaming skull. Give me his tooth back.
Nah, he's a bitch. He doesn't work for her. Just dunk him. Break a tooth out.
He definitely works for her.
If you break out one of his teeth, we'll trade you the tooth we
What?
have somewhere amongst all of us for that one.
Cap calls bullshit on the fact that it's somewhere amongst all of them.
Make an insight check. Oh yeah, he's full of shit. You see this one running away.
He's got it.
Yeah.
You tell Harlan to look over there.
They've got a 25-foot speed, and yeah, you guys can run him down eventually.
My horse has a very fast movement. I'm at 60
This one
feet,
comes
so
in. Looks like you're fucked, Grubba! As you guys start to charge after him.
Is this a gap? Is this a gap that I can just jump with my horse?
Oh yeah, you guys could all catch up to him quite easily, and he goes, "All right, whoa, calm down. All right, you want the tooth? All right, I'll tell you the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth. All right?"
Harlan slaps him again.
Slaps you back.
Give me the
Stop
tooth.
doing that.
You give me the tooth and I'll stop.
Here you go.
I can slap forever.
Listen, I'll give you the tooth. I'll give you the tooth. Look around here. He starts looking through his person. Okay. What the fuck? Where is it? He's looking around. Which one of you assholes stole it? Which one? He's looking around like he's like, someone stole it.
Can I pick him up by the ankles and just shake him?
Make a strength check. To be opposed.
Oh wait, that's a saving throw. Hold on.
Okay, you roll a 14.
Yeah. Whichever one.
He slaps you away. No. I'll give you the 20 because it's the same. Actually, no, it's not the same roll. Never mind. He'll slap you away and go, yeah. As he backs away. Hey, calm down. So one of
I'm
them said,
frisky.
I don't know what to tell you.
Uh,
The
horse is following me.
As Araya gets on the other end, oh, he backs the door. Oh shit. Okay. And I'll let you make one more intimidation check with advantage.
Oh my god.
All right, you got me. I was trying to fuck with you. And he'll reach in and he pulls out this little satchel, and he holds it up to you. You can have it. It's his tooth.
Show
That's
me
the
the
truth.
tooth, not the satchel.
Fucking fine, little bitch. He opens it and dumps it out into your hand, and there's a tooth falls into your hand.
Can I yell at the skull to come over here while we have him surrounded to say if this is his actual tooth?
I'm coming. He flies over. Ah, my tooth, please. Give it back.
He gives it to him.
And you slot it back into his mouth, and it clicks in magically, and he says, oh. And the whistling stops. Thank God. Fuck you. And he headbutts this guy. Hey, you little shit. Next time I'm going to burn you
would make
alive.
a wonderful mace.
Stay away from me. As he flitters off. Thank you, generous friends.
Harlan completely 100% ignores this back up now. Who goes back down here?
Yikes, what an asshole. Your friend's a dick. He looks to Cap.
Cap just like turns away, like he just doesn't even answer him.
Well, I guess you're an asshole too. Fuck all of you. You guys suck. And he walks off.
I just picture Rhea going, sorry.
Yeah, she's like, sorry. And walks away.
She's the Hana of this group.
The Barnabas goes, oh, thank you so much. I will let Mad Maggie know the great deed you've done for me.
I had to slap like 4 of them. Those guys are annoying as shit.
Yes, the good news is they didn't try to kill you. Because you weren't too aggro, so good job.
Good news is they would have had to try really hard.
Yes, because they're really weak. Good job.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
No, I'm just saying, he's like, because they're really weak, like, they're really strong.
Oh, I know what red caps are. They can fuck us up.
Yeah. But he'll go, either way, thank you again. I'll let Matt and Maggie know what she did for me. If you're looking to help around the camp, I know, poor creature, hold on, I got his name here, sorry.
Is his name Acipede? Because he looks like an Acipede.
No, it's not Nasty. Poor Mickey over there, and he'll kind of gesture to the northwest, is being harrowed by those creatures. Maybe you could do something to help him.
What is Mickey?
He is a golem made of flesh. But he's really a nice chap.
Harlan is grossed out.
Oh, don't make such a sour face. Like I said, he's very sweet. He's very kind, very gentle. I mean, look, he's not a bad guy. He's just a hideous abomination.
I didn't call him hideous. That's mean.
Kind of with that face. Ew.
Because he's gross doesn't mean he's hideous. Just means he's covered in gross.
I don't get the distinction. But either way, don't try and turn this around on me. This is a you problem.
I ain't got no problems.
Can Derva wake up, see Max is like drooling, still asleep, and slip out?
Yeah, you can.
Would Morty maybe be awake? If he's awake, he can come with.
I guess I'll go with you, unless you don't want to leave her alone. With just Lulu and her horrible snake.
I was going to leave Perito in here also, because Perito was curled up next to her.
Alright, so your thought was, I'm going to leave an evil snake my very evil cat and this sweet little holy font alone in a room with my sleeping friend.
Keep the voice down. Max is drooling, which means she's in REM cycle. Okay?
I don't
Perito's
know
not
what
evil.
that has to do with...
Leroy would never hurt her. And Lulu's like a gosh. She's awesome. She's not gonna hurt anyone. If you want to stay here, I need to go stretch my legs because she was kind of curled up on top of them. Okay. And then I'll walk outside to stretch my legs.
All right. You can walk out. Do you want to leave the tent completely?
Yeah, walk outside the tent. And I'm stretching. Kind of eyeing if I can see where Cap is, because I knew Cap was going to be up and around.
Yeah, you can see them to the south having a conversation with this skull.
I'm just slowly slump over there. They can finish the conversation. Then.
The next time we pick up, we'll pick up in Fort Knucklebone as you guys are kind of going around and helping out the denizens of the fort.
I think I've done more slapping than helping.
I mean,
find out what
you
happens with Mickey.
You helped Barnabas. Next time, Mickey's fate will be revealed.